cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on starlight out on starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight outlaw. Starlight outlaw.
Are you guys ready for the speculation and gossip? Me and Chuck were having an awesome conversation early, about, I would say 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
that's about right. About right.
'Cause I had to go take Tucker for a walk before it got way too cold. And poor boy's regretting his decision. He was begging, but as soon as we came back in, he went and curled up in a ball on his little blanket and passed the fuck out. He's like, no, it is way too damn cold.
That's right. Not
But
fit for man nor beast.
yes, Rude, we are gossiping. It's actually friendly,
Ooh.
fun gossip if you want to join. I actually clickbaited the title because I don't give a fuck about the panelverse gossip shit anymore. Everybody's a piece of shit, myself included. That's the conclusion I've come to.
Shit, we can agree on that.
But no, we were actually gossiping on an international scale. I'm actually if you can get a Holt to Hornet crab, I want him to come up. Because in fact, me and Chuck were gossiping about things that me, him, Hornet were talking about the other day, like finance, inflation, that sort of thing. And like we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. I want to put it out here. This is not financial advice. Let me make a banner for it. This to me, I'm tarded.
Hell, we're in the right
This
place
is
then.
this is merely for fun.
Did you see my note in the back chat?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, very good.
Let me go ahead and make this banner. Here we go.
Hornet.
This is not advice. Do not listen to me. I'm tarded. This is for fun. There we go. Denny, you might want to join for this one as well. Hornets.
Too many
He
tacos.
ate too many tacos without proper seasonings. All right, his white man tummy couldn't handle the lack of toppings. If you get that, you get that. If you don't, you don't. That sucks. I will keep him in my prayers for a speedy recovery. I try to get Flo on. I don't know what he's doing, but either way, what we are gossiping and talking about is me and Chuck was talking about the economy and the silver shit that I had brought up to him and Flo last night. If you've never had sliced up lemon in water, you should try it. And even then you should let it ferment and then do it. It happens to the best of us in our old age, but real men recover quickly. So true, Denny. So true. But so I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist when it comes to economics, right? Because I know enough about economics to do a good debate, and I don't agree with Flo on economics. And I mean, I've even called him of a usurous mind. And the reason I pause when I do that is usury bad. Let me do the. Is that you, Denny?
Is this thing on?
Yes, sir.
Barely.
But no, so usury bad, manipulating markets bad, and this is one thing that I wish Hornet was here for, and Flo, because like me and Hornet have an easier time talking because there's more leeway, right? And Chuck, you saw that when you were part of the conversation, like
Yes, sir.
me and him can agree and disagree on certain things. And the reason that is he's more of a market liberal. Flo's a libertarian when it comes to the market. He doesn't believe in regulation. Hornet believes in regulation. But I think the biggest difference between me, Hornet, and Flo when it comes to the market is, and there is a difference even between Hornet and Flo, is I think, here's my thing. I'm not trying to be accusatory or talk bad about them because these are my friends and I value their opinions. But I feel like quote unquote traditional market, like traditional economics, which aren't really traditional, but it's what's taught in America, is they teach you to manipulate an economy that has a good foundation and strength to it. They teach you to manipulate it to where you make money or your corporation or business makes money. Right? They don't actually teach you how to build and maintain and strengthen economies. They just teach you how to manipulate it. And that's even more so for Flo and libertarians. The reason that I hesitate when I call Flo a usurious mind is Flo is not a typical usurious person where they try to hoard that knowledge. Flo will teach you how to do it himself. Like he'll teach you how to manipulate the market and like talk to you about it. So that like the usurious evilness is not there. It's just that's my interpretation or understanding when you talk to Flo specifically about the markets or any libertarian versus talking to someone like Hornet who's slightly like myself. And I haven't talked to Chuck enough to make or even Dennison for that matter, because I know me and Dennis has talked a little bit about markets and economics. Like I haven't talked to them two enough to even be able to ground. I think Chuck is more middle ground with Hornet, and Dennison actually, I think you would agree more so with me about like long-term stable markets.
I don't know if there is such a thing. I would just say like I don't believe in the invisible hand of the market. And the Pareto distribution, although why it may be natural, I don't think is the most efficient way to run a society.
Fair.
And I think
Chuck,
our current economy is artificially scarce.
Fair enough. Yes, someone did say conspiracy theory. Ooga booga booga. But Chuck, where do you stand? Where do you stand on it?
Oh yeah,
I feel like you and Hornet are more in the middle.
There's definitely manipulation that goes on. I don't think ever since the shutdown, I don't think we've ever climbed out of that hole.
Word.
I think we're still there.
We've never climbed out of the hole from the 2008 financial crisis.
Interesting.
Honestly, it's all been ever increasing inflation and money manipulation.
Chuck, would you say that the markets are more corrupt and manipulated than not, and less free, or more free and just with the side of corruption?
I think they loosened up too much on what they allow, because they've also allowed these private companies to convert what used to be called a pension. Well, it's no longer a pension, it's a 401k. And Okay, yeah, you get a choice. A lot of companies, you get a choice. Some companies, you don't. The only choice you got is company stock. And even if you give them a list, most people are going to look at that list and not have a clue how to divide it up within those funds.
Well, this is
Right?
where the conspiracy theory comes in, Chuck. Right? I'll let you finish, but I want to touch
No,
on
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
So the conspiracy with money, again, this is not financial advice, is that they weren't able to really manipulate, because you said before this, right? Because we were talking about debt before, and I'm like, well, this would be a very interesting and fun thing to speculate
Right.
and gossip about on panel. Um, you had mentioned who owns most of the U.S. debt, and you like realized that, and you did some research while I was away, and after you got through doing what you had to do, and you found that the Federal Reserve is a huge owner in U.S. debt. And then
Yes.
that show then that there's something you had read. I can't remember exactly what you said, but something you'd read about Congress being able to manipulate and dip into that Social Security money. And and I want to tell you then, they've always been able to do that. They've always manipulated the Social Security money. It's always been a slush fund for Congress to do God knows what with.
And it shouldn't be because I've studied that over the years. And if anything, that fund should be self sufficient. It shouldn't be, oh, we're in a crisis mode. These people aren't
Right.
going to get paid. It shouldn't be there from the
Well, that's why
research
you
that
have
I've done.
that's why I blame boomers for mass immigration, right? Because boomers paid into this system and they expect to be able to get their money. Well, they didn't pay enough into the system, and you have to have more children growing up and
I,
contributing to the economy in you got to have more and more children every generation to sustain the next generation. You're putting a burden to take care of you on your children while not actually forcing your children to take care of you so you can keep that independence and not live in multi-generational homes. And that's one of the reasons I despise boomers.
that's why I
Because
disagree. Because, like I was saying, there was enough there to keep it floating without any problems per se developing where you need to import labor. The
no, the boomers the boomers, they paid for the silent generation, right? And then generation X is supposed to pay for the boomers, and then millennials are supposed to pay
yeah,
for.
a stair step thing.
Yeah, and the problem is
Pyramid
there's not enough children in those preceding generations contributing to the economy to cover it. So you have to import infinity Indian, infinity Hispanic, infinity
But
European person.
there was enough excess to compensate for that had that money not been touched.
Well,
Yeah, I
that
haven't
goes
seen
that
any black and white evidence that the Social Security Trust Fund would be under threat if it weren't for the rating of it, right? So if it were used solely to pay for benefits and it weren't stolen from by the Treasury, then it'd probably be solvent.
Right. That's
yeah, but
exactly
then
what I was trying to
Bin
say.
Laden wouldn't be dead.
Eh,
Because a lot of the things that they pull from Social Security, that's actually where a lot of our black budget comes from, and that's the conspiracy theory part. But let me get to the reason I started talking about the slush fund for Congress, known as. Oh, hey, Miss Cynthia, how are you doing? Squirrel, I'm sorry. So mean, Christine, how are you doing? Lord help us, Tampa, how are you? Uh, but so pensions, as far as I know from the research that I've done, could not be rated or used to invest in the economy. It was purely a savings account that was opened up for you by a company, and they put money in it the more you worked. Right? With the 401k, you take that money that would be saved up and you put it in the stock market. So if the stock market crashes, your 401k is gone.
they did the same thing with pensions back in the day.
They did. Then so what's the so why the switch?
That's not a secured investment, correct?
No, because the pension was a secured investment, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was.
by
Thank
the
you,
And
Miss
it,
government.
Cynthia. I thought
yeah,
it
it's
was by the
back.
government and employer.
Well,
Well,
like
the employer can't guarantee shit it can't pay for.
right, like 2003, 3, the end of 2002. The Japanese owned the steel company that I worked for. They decided they didn't, like dumbasses, they went to Congress and they says, we want to sell this steel company to United States Steel. And U.S. Steel said, we want to buy it, but we want the government to take over the legacy cost, which was basically pensions that they were already paying out, and then we'll start fresh from there. And the government told them, no, if you want to buy it, you buy it with all that in there. So what the Japs did, they took all their money, closed up shop. They didn't even tell nobody. They just left the country with all their money. So we went into bankruptcy, and uh, U.S. Steel did eventually end up buying them out of bankruptcy. But by them going into bankruptcy, all the legacy costs fell upon the government, the pensions,
Right.
and that
That's
screwed. Yeah, go ahead.
that's not why companies want to switch to 401ks though. Companies switch to 401ks for when they're not bankrupt, right? Because otherwise the company is responsible for making those payments.
Yeah, that's a legacy cost. Yes,
Yeah, so you like work at the company during a time when the economy is strong, right? And your pension is significant, and then you retire. There's a downturn in the economy. Inflation is high. Wages are not keeping up with inflation, and now you owe your employees. You're basically paying out salary to unemployed people who don't work for you anymore, right?
correct,
And
correct,
you're paying them a salary that is uh, even more for adjusted for inflation than the current employees you have. And then what if they live to be 90 or 100 years old? You're paying those payments into perpetuity. Now, what a 401k does is it gives the employee ownership and control over their pension, which also gives them what? Responsibility, right? So now
correct.
the 401k payment is on you, and your employer is no longer beholden to pay you fuck all once you quit or get fired.
And it's not a secured investment, so that security is gone. And people wonder why the youth don't want to work. People wonder why you have a lot of other problems with people wanting to be employed. There is no loyalty for working for an employer anymore. They'll just get an
Correct.
H-1B visa, or they'll fire you for a younger person, and then they'll make you train your replacement.
And in America, there's no American companies. They're all ultra international conglomerates. So, like, literally, where you buy your sneakers, where you buy your computer, and sometimes even when we buy your groceries, is the same dude that can open shop in China and pay somebody pennies on the dollar, where they're literally throwing themselves out of windows. You
Yeah,
can't compete with that. It's a race to the bottom.
and we no longer have any U.S. owned steel companies as of this year.
And a libertarian will tell you that's great because it frees up America's capital, for investment opportunities, and you can get really cheap iPhones. Some of us don't value really cheap iPhones. Some of us aren't interested in getting rich. Some of us would like
Correct.
a more modest lifestyle, but a more, reliable and communal lifestyle where there doesn't have to be 4% growth every year.
Thank you, Keynesian economics. That will forever be my crowning achievement, by the way, when I angered Flo when we were talking about Keynesian economics. But I have a super chat. K2, keep on trucking. Thank you, good sir. Says, love my having pension 401k and my union insurance based. And that goes with this. He said, boomers opened up relationships with China to undermine our labor unions, left none with jobs to take care of our families and housing. What's
Nixon's
up,
real
Chaos
legacy.
Queen? My company doesn't contribute to 401k because of my pension. Well, I mean, I get that. That's fair, but that's the thing. Like, if you want to do both, and you should have that option.
If your company isn't matching 401k, you shouldn't have one. It's a scam. Hashtag not financial advice.
A lot of them aren't matching anymore.
There's
And
no
that's
point in having a 401k if your company's not matching unless you admit to yourself that you're financially illiterate, financially lazy, and that you can't handle your own money. And I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm dead serious. If you admit that about yourself, then sure, it's great to stash money away in all of these different government programs. But if you're the kind of guy who changes the oil on your own car, you really should take control of your money. And like Cynthia says, she lost money in her 401k. That should not happen. The stock market reached new all-time highs last week. So that her bank is fucking her.
yeah. That's the other thing that really got me was
K2 Trucking says, I have a part-time and full-time pension, by the way. That is awesome. Go ahead, Chuck.
when they went this 401k route. At first, it was really just a small number of 401ks that were
Oh, it was a
developed
test
for them.
run. It was a test
Yeah,
run.
but then when the floodgates opened up, they saturated the stock market. I mean, totally saturated the stock market. And like the first time around, I could only invest in the steel company, and that was the Japanese. And when they took all their money and ran, my stock went down to zero. But my personal money that had been taken out of my check was 88,000. That wouldn't count no market fluctuation. That was cash that I had put in that just went bye bye. I lost all that because of that setup. The second time around, we had the retirement system, but we also were able to participate in the 401. We wasn't strictly, but now they are. Any new hires after I left were forced to go with the 401 option only, which kind of is a suck ass deal.
Well, the thing is, like, and this ties into what what you and I were talking about with the silver. Me and Flo were talking about silver, and I mentioned it to him about the bank supposedly awesome. Joe, if you want to hop up, you can. T is based. T is always based. A base choice to go with. Miss Cynthia, my job matches to a percentage the stock has dropped by 50. Jesus. But so what kills me, right, is the banking system that we use as well, right? And me and Chuck were talking, and Slow's been talking about silver. I've been talking to him. You could see me in chat. For long, like throughout human history, it's always been silver that's gotten fucked, right? They've
Oh
always
yeah.
manipulated silver. Gold is like your stable commodity that they don't really fuck with. But silver is the trading currency. Everybody has always traded in silver, from the Romans to the Chinese. Like that's your like that's basically your small purchases, and like gold is like your bank transfers between nations, right? To back that silver, essentially. Right. So The thing is, like, I noticed this, and like, so banks have been shorting silver for so long, and what tossed up the silver market wasn't what me and Flo and me and Chuck were talking about. Like, they were talking about a bank got closed down because it was like having to liquidate its silver because there wasn't enough silver to back what was on paper. That was from like 2023, right?
Yep.
2020, 2023. What actually happened is, for the first time in like 40 to 50 years, banks are not shorting silver anymore. They're holding silver. So it completely flipped the script on what they're doing for silver. So that led me to the title of this stream. I'm speculating that they may be preparing to put us on some type of standard again, based on China and India hoarding gold for the past 20 or 30 years, the moves in the silver trade, because the silver price yesterday was volatile, but it ended up spiking at $83 per ounce, which is the highest that silver has ever been. And now it's like 73 an ounce when Chuck checked it when we were talking. So I don't know. There's some movement and shaking, and it goes with the real inflation and how it affects people. Because going to the grocery store and you're seeing runaway inflation. It's not reaching levels of hyperinflation, which I don't think we'll see because of the way they manipulate and control markets now. But it is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's inflation in the way people think of inflation. It is because the definition of inflation is just an increase in price over time. But I think it's deliberate manipulation of supply chains. I think, like, banks and suppliers are hoarding right now, and they're doing it on purpose to drive up prices.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's so artificial scarcity is something that you have experience talking about. And what's up, Mike? And the reason I bring that up is we learned through the diamond trade, right? How many people like artificial scarcity and how that works. Diamonds are fucking worthless.
Coal.
Yeah,
Abundant,
like
too.
diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are worthless and abundant, but because they're only in a couple places, and through strict regulation and hoarding of diamonds. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Mike? How you guys doing? You see the. Thank you again, Miss Cynthia. You see the artificial scarcity and the artificial pricing of diamonds. And I think. Go ahead.
Banks do this with almost everything. A great example is how how much influence over silver prices JP Morgan has. Simply by holding an incredible amount, and they do things like create false buy and sell orders so that they can benefit from the price differential. Massive shorting. So if you have information that shorting has stopped and that's why the price is rising, I'd love to hear you talk about that, because JP Morgan deliberately shorts the price of silver. It has been for decades now.
Well,
it's well known in trading circles, that how far you can trade paper silver. Go ahead.
And that's also the problem too, and the cause for inflation, because you have a lot of people trading in paper commodities. And for those of you who don't know, a paper commodity is a commodity that doesn't exist yet, but it's theorized to exist in the future due to production.
Or a certificate, right? So, like, if I have 100 shares of silver, that's a certain amount of ounces that I could theoretically turn into a bank. Or actually, I think what they do is they ship you your silver. I honestly don't know, because who the fuck does that? We all deal in the digital now. But technically, I'm pretty sure, fact check me on this, when you hold certificates, you can actually exchange them for real silver.
You're supposed to be able to, but then they can also deny your certificate if there's a run on the banks.
Correct. Right.
And that
there's just
doesn't
a
just
shortage
happen
of
with
silver.
currency. Yeah, that's the thing. Trading in shorts, trading in commodity certificates, trading in paper commodities is what leads to these economic shorts. And they're kind of just lying to you. This shit doesn't exist, and they're just selling you an IOU.
But it's what
They're like,
creates the capital overhead for us to live like kings. Even
And
though
you
half a country doesn't work.
and
Like,
you seen
employment
that.
is not at whatever they say it is. Sorry, Chuck. Go ahead.
I was going to say you seen that article that January 1st, China is restricting silver exports.
well, that's why the speculation part where I paused our conversation and say let's go live on this because it'd be fun to talk about. I think, and this is what I was telling you. I stopped mid sentence to tell you. I think the reason culturally the the EU and European countries are becoming more authoritarian is in this individualized society, this quote unquote free society where you get to make your own choices, da da da. There's not some centralized authority. When the house of cards that is global finance collapse, those societies are not going to survive. Only a rigid and structured society will be able to survive that financial collapse. And that's why China, you're going to see China and Russia take steps to weather that storm. And it's just it's wild to me. And why people keep pushing it, I don't understand. This hedonism, this I don't know. But you can see with paper commodity, and it's not just, and the problem isn't capitalism for people who just want to blame capitalism, because China and Russia are not capitalist societies and they participate in the same thing. It's finance and manipulation of market structures. And that goes into what I was talking about with Hornet and Flow, is people who study economics in the traditional quote unquote sense, which is not traditional, it's actually fairly new from the 1940s onward. They are taught to manipulate economies and not actually foster long-term growth and stability.
I'm going to tell you another thing, and this ain't
20
taking
years, sir. Go ahead.
this ain't taking anything away from anybody in the general population like we are. Not everybody can understand all of the trading aspects. Some are sharper than others. Some, it just blows their mind. They totally cannot get a grasp on it. The shorts, the longs, the paper versus physical aspect. Because what are you going to do if you got a mountain of silver sitting in your garage? Where do you turn that into? The bank? Does anybody know?
Well, and I'm probably using that wrong, but I'm using the fancy word for coinage and paper money. That's why we have the currencies that we have to facilitate trading, right? Because not only do you have to, when you factor in the cost of precious metals like silver and gold, not only do you have to factor in the raw weight of that gold or silver, you also have to consider transportation costs when you're on that scale. See, the value of stuff in the modern world is a wild and fascinating concept. But Angry Casper, you should definitely hit the panel link for this conversation because I feel like it'd be awesome.
Yeah, by no means am I a stock market expert.
Yeah, this is not financial advice. This is just us speculating and having a good time talking about it.
I think the Chinese are the ultimate capitalists. I don't see capitalism. I don't accept this conflation between free markets and capitalism. I think the manipulation of financial instruments in order to create capital overhead, that is capitalism. America is capitalist AF, like, because of the corruption. But to quote my favorite movie,
Welcome to the show.
corruption.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Who that is?
I have no idea. Welcome to the show, Michael Hood.
Yeah, Michael Hood. I know you Orthodox. You on Hood. I know you bit back in the days.
Oh, and my buddy Jero. Welcome, Jero. We're talking about capitalism. Well, welcome to the show, you two. Dennison, if you want to continue where you were at.
You're moving.
Oh, I was just gonna say, corruption.
So what are y'all talking about again?
We are talking. Dennison died when he said corruption. The Rothschilds got him.
Corruption is government intrusion into market efficiencies in the form of regulations. That's Milton goddamn Freeman. He won a goddamn Nobel Prize.
So let me ask you one question. Let me ask y'all a question. I was arguing with a dude earlier, some dumbass hillbilly ass dude. He said there would never be a digital currency.
Who said that?
So some guy was on another show and shit like that.
I'm one of those that don't believe it works.
So you don't believe, like we just had Agenda 21. You know what Agenda 21 was, right?
Nope.
You don't know what Agenda 21 was? What was 19?
Are you talking about the shutdown?
No. What was 19? 19.
Oh, I know what 19 was. Yeah, I'm with you.
We're going into Agenda 2030. You know what about Agenda 2030?
I think they're really starting to back off of that now.
No, they're not backing off of that. That's full steam. They're not backing off of that. They ready for this. See, you gotta understand one thing. Y'all gotta understand. We need America. America has to fall first to bring into this world order that everybody wants to talk about. But the thing is, once America collapsed, the military is going to go AWOL. They're going to go back home to their families and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to fight against American troops. What's going to happen is that they're going to have the United Nations come into America, and they're going to patrol the streets. And guess what happens with that? You have UN trains, double-decker with shackles, miles long. So they're going to start rounding people up. So I don't know who the president is at that time when it happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen in our lifetime. It might happen in our lifetime, but they need that to bring in this global world order.
Oh shit, Michael Hood, you're from Hood Conservatives show, aren't you?
Yeah. Orthodox. I know you for a long time. You was over there at Hoods and other shows like that. I was just in the background just watching. But yeah, I've been knew you, man. I've been heard you, man, a long time ago.
Fair. I see. Yeah. I don't believe in that New World Order type conspiracy, but I don't discount it as being possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you really think it's a conspiracy though?
I do. I think that it's a lot. I think that there's a lot of people that don't trust their government because their government has done everything they can to destroy their trust and not take care of them. And people are trying to figure out why. And instead of just recognizing that our government doesn't care about us because of our own choices and hedonism and allowing it, people, and I'm not saying this is you, I'm saying people have like crazy people have connected the dots, and then other people, this is where I am talking about people such as yourself, they take that craziness and like, you know what, this makes more sense than my government
the lies
is
I'm being
fucking
told.
me over it. Yeah, this makes more sense than the lies and bullshit.
What conclusions that you made it to be a conspiracy? Like it gave you that point of that you felt like it was a conspiracy.
When you really look into it and you dive deep because you like the conspiracies, you like these theories because they're interesting to you, and even if you don't believe them, you study them because you just like just are entertained like that, right? And you finally you look into the what's up, Vanta Black? Welcome to the show. You look into these things, and then you come to a logical perspective and a logical thinking point of where's the actual profit for this, the profit motive for this. And then if control is the only profit motive, but yet these people have to share control amongst one another, like evil people that want control, they're not going to share it with each other.
So like Klaus Schwab and the Economic Forum.
Yeah, they're not going to share control with one another.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Now, if there was one person behind it that you could point me to, I'd be more likely to believe it.
I'm just saying. Are they talking like it's a conspiracy though?
Well, some shit, some people, some agendas people push are born out of insanity. They're just fucking cults that want to push their ideology on the majority of humans. Like right now, like most of the Agenda 21, that's born out of the climate science cults, like the leftist cultism, where they're like, we need to eat bugs and live in fucking shipping containers that are like a quarter of the size, like 10 foot by 10 foot for, and then like rich people graft onto them because then they can sell that stuff to you at a premium and it's fucking dirt cheap to produce.
Yeah, I agree with you that there's a lot of dumb ass people that just fall for all that shit like that.
Well,
I would tell you that we're in the new world order now. You're experiencing it.
So
I don't like the comedian who said it, but I agree. Where interests align, conspiracy ain't necessary. But that's the thing. Where do the interests actually align? Because
at a certain level, they share power from our perspective, right? So when you're looking at it, it looks like collaboration. But on their level, they're competing with one another in secret.
You could bring me up Orthodox. Ain't nothing going on like that.
Well, I've talked to you on hoods before. It's
good.
just a security measure. So if you do it is what it is. The DVR. I say this to all P bombers, the DVR is turned off, and I'm not just gonna end my stream. Oh, do you? When you want to come back on stage, you can. I didn't drop you down, and so I'm assuming you dropped yourself.
Yeah, I see my girlfriend's here. What's up, Vanna?
You bastard! You absolute bastard! I hate Chuck. I see my girlfriend. Hey, I thought Imperius was your first girlfriend, not me. What are you talking
about? Michael, you didn't have to leave. I wasn't talking to you. There was another gentleman that was actually directed to who came into chat today. I'm sorry if you felt like you needed to leave, my friend. I was enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, that other fella you're talking about, he left some nasty shit in Discord, by the way, in case you didn't see it.
I don't know how. He's quarantined. I dropped him in quarantine the minute he started being retarded.
Oh, okay. He must have dropped it before he got in here.
I was trying to change my damn headhunt shit and knock me off and shit like that.
Okay. But no, there was an issue with another person. Let me see. Where did he drop? Where did he leave it at so I could take it out?
Oh, let me go look.
Hey, Fanta, man, you do a lot of talking, Fanta.
Yes, because I like to assert my dominance, and is that an issue? So,
Fanta, you be everywhere, Fanta. I done heard you on.
I'm eternal, sir. I'm eternal. I'm omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscience.
I mean, I know Orthodox.
All the words that black people don't even know about. There you go.
That's crazy.
It's been a while since I got to smoke with you,
It's trying to get back to like the global domination. So you feel like
I just realized I was locally muted this whole time. I am so sorry.
What's up, Drew? K2 Trucking says I am the captain now.
But the other guy that was talking, I just want to say you don't believe that there's a global domination for like bringing in a new world government, new world currency.
No, I believe in the Lucky Plan. I believe in the WEF is trying to beige the world. That's why every advert I see in the UK adverts is always a black.
But you know what's the hardest thing that's going to be for this new world? Hold on, Vanta. Hold on, Vanta. But you know what the hardest thing Orthodox is going to be is to change people's religion. See, that's the last part. That's how you get.
By the way, wait a minute. Wait a minute, American. OG, I was talking to Craig earlier. Salute to Craig. That's my fellow Brit. Like, Me and him were just.
But anyways, back what I was saying. See, if you need a new world order, this is how you do a new world order. You have to have an outside threat, and guess what is the outside threat? You have to be able to get rid of all religions. This is the new world. All religions have to be gone. Jesus too. Jesus Christ, Buddhist.
No,
ain't gonna happen.
No, the enemy is Islam, sir. The enemy is the real enemy is Islam. Islam is the true.
No, there's not gonna be no religion. It's gonna
no,
be like
it is.
You're gonna be in a new
you myopic bastard. You know what? I'm gonna accept my
galactic.
I'm sorry,
you don't understand,
this
Banter.
This American
I know
right
what
here.
I'm talking about.
This is why I get. This is why I chimp out. You want me to?
Dude, do you want to hear what I have to say?
Okay,
Panel's too big.
Yes,
it is. I gotta assert some control. All right, Michael, you finish your thought because you were asking me, Dennison, and Chuck a question.
Well, yeah, I'm just
then
saying.
Craig has the floor.
Do you believe like they're bringing a new world order? The first thing you have to do is get rid of all religions.
No, because and here's why, right? So the reason I also don't believe in a grand arching conspiracy is because there's many smaller conspiracies that are actually going on that conflict with one another that people try to smash in to the New World Order conspiracy. The thing is, we mentioned people like Klaus Schwab and all that pushing like their retarded agendas and beliefs, and sometimes they intermingle, sometimes they agree, sometimes they don't. Like, there's always going to be groups of financial elites and global dignitaries and national leaders that are pushing their agenda all at the same time. Sometimes it'll align, sometimes it won't, and sometimes they'll compete against each other. But there's always going to be a world order and then the threat of a new world order. There was a world order set before World War I. Then World War I created a new world order for 20 or 30 years. And then World War II came about and created the current world order.
That never actually happened until World War I or World War II.
Well, that world order was kind of different. This one's going to be the finalizer of the world order. But
there'll never be a finalization, right? Because even if tomorrow all of the countries would stop fighting each other and we would have a one world government, there's always going to be factions and political groups fighting for power within that one world government.
You're wrong. You're kind of wrong now, because if there's an outside threat facing the world and all the world comes together as one to fight this threat, it'll bring them into that galactic new age shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? So either through the indomitable human spirit, humans, hell yeah, we'll win. Ain't that right, Jero? We'll beat
Independence Day.
Well, no. Me and Jero are actually building a humanity. Fuck yeah.
What the hell humanity? Fuck yeah.
It's if you're an uppity alien, we're about to show you the meaning of an indomitable human spirit. What's up, Casper? But no,
here comes the angry Serbian.
So one of two things will happen, right? If humanity were to be the way you're describing, Michael Hood, and I say that for the audience so they know who I'm talking to. Either humanity would win, and we would go back to fighting each other for political dominance over the country, or over the world, just in a different way. It would eventually branch out to the solar system, however big our species gets, and it will no longer be a new world order. People will be talking about a new galactic order or a new solar order, depending on how big it gets. And the other option is we lose, and there's still a new world order, fucking set up by Xenobop and his homies riding in on us. Like, either way, like,
yo,
they gonna spin the block on our asses, or we're gonna spin the block on them. You know what I'm saying?
I hate you so much, OG.
Xenobop about to do a drive-by in the fucking flying. We gotta get his ass.
That's funny. That's funny.
The reason why I'm just gonna talk over people, like, because everyone else does it, like, because I tend to be courteous and shut up when somebody like tries to say something. Not at you, OG. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is, it's like, because I keep hearing so many speculations about what would happen when you guys get this hyperinflation and all the rest of it. Yeah. So it's like, I lived through it, and I've done a lot of research on it, I guess, post-mortem, just out of my own curiosity's sake, whatever. I'm going to go straight to the landing, okay? So it's like, if you guys really want to know what happens, you already have case studies that existed, Okay, so it's like whenever there is now I'm thinking out loud. Okay, what I'm thinking about is every nation when there's a change in morality, economic system, and there is whatever you want to call it, like it can be feminism, it can be industrial revolution, it can be a number of different things, it can be religion. There's always, a turmoil per se. So it's like China already had that. Okay, so they already had the hyper workforce, fucking party is the god kind of thing. They've actually evolved. Like to think that China is still a dictatorship, it would be. And I don't want to say pro-West. I'm pro-West. I live in the West. Of course, I'm pro-West. So I'm more neutral. Okay, Serbia was neutral. Okay, we weren't red or blue. We were different color. But I'm speaking as a neutral perspective. So it's like if you look at China, like what happened with them and how they evolved and how they tried to solve corruption, because they had this corruption problem. And now don't ask me for studies, okay? You just fucking take it as gossip. They already had this problem where they had corruption because they would, like, as a point of fact or so I've heard, they would appoint, I'm cooking, cunt. They would appoint somebody from the party to actually be part of the fucking what do you call it, the company, in order to stop corruption. Okay, so this includes military and communications, includes everything, but it didn't work. The only thing that worked for China is the party and the government actually controlling the governing stakes, and that's how they like trying to concentrate and direct whatever. Like they actually said, fuck this shit, you're not gonna have any more Gus Ball Babe TV shows because you girls are delusional. Like they have that power. I'm not saying this is good for West. I wouldn't want to live in it. Fuck off. But like then if you look at Russia, how they solved it better because they idolized West. Okay, like they wanted to become part of West. And now if you study the minute details, you can see how there's this betrayal. I'm not talking about Romanovs here, Black, okay? We're not going that much in history. What I'm saying is it's like and I've said this example before, Tucker Carlson said that when you go into Russia, there's 3 flags. They have their bottom flag is their old fucking emperor, fucking whatever, historical one, okay? The old Russian emblem with the fucking eagles, okay? The one above it is the communist one, okay? The fucking sickle bullshit. But then above it is like we're evolving. Now they have the Russian flag at the top, okay? So it's like they literally.
Bro, that plane landed and crashed.
I don't come up with panels without panel hopping, okay?
Yeah, the plane went to the moon,
Well,
bro.
do you think you'll have something better to add? I'm gonna shut up and
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, really? Go ahead, I'll mute.
Oh shit. OG, I would like to ask my fellow. I would like to tag in my fellow Brit, Craig.
What is, bro, you're such a pussy. Like, so that was your interruption to get somebody else speaking. Who the fuck are you, bro?
That is fucked up. Casper, you have the floor. Keep going. I was actually enjoying what you were talking about.
No, you're bro. You forget who you're dealing with.
Britain versus Britain.
Oh shit.
Shut the
Who
fuck
are
up.
we dealing with then? Who are we dealing with then?
Oh,
I
okay.
want
That's
to hear.
superior.
I want to hear more of what Casper's saying.
Yeah,
let's
I do too. That was very interesting.
Yeah, you have to pause the Ethiopian Russian fight.
Well, I'm not Ethiopian, you mother effer.
Personally, what you were saying about Russia idolizes the West, no, not right now. Especially with Keir Starmer.
Yeah, but okay, stop, Frank. I'm not.
Hold on, dude,
I was saying this was in the context. Again. Let me go back to it. That's fair. But I was saying at the time of their decline, okay, Russia had a Metallica concert that they had helicopters above cooling down the crowd. Okay, like this is the time frame. I'm talking like it was progression of the time as to how they dealt with their inflation. Because at the moment, everyone in America thinks I got guns and ammo, and that's what happens when inflation hits. And it's like, no, cunt, that's not what happens. Like I lived through an inflation. Okay, I lived in hyperinflation with the whole world hating this little Slavic nation in the middle of Balkans, and then you fucks from Britain decided to say Kosovo can now be cut off and become an Albanian Muslim shit like your fucking Londoners today.
You want to go there?
Shut up, cunt. They became the president that the Russia is now using to attack Ukraine because nobody listened to when Russia gave a veto. Like I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so as I was saying before being rudely interrupted.
Your plane is finished. Okay, fine.
My plane is finished. Go ahead, Vanta Black. I'm sure I'd love to listen about your
I
fucking
don't know,
Somali.
Vanta. Both of y'all need a
Why
box or something
those
like that.
people over there are more than what
Actually,
how you are.
I veto my panel to Craig. Go ahead, Craig. Go ahead.
Bro, you're the kind of cunt like when Andrew Wilson's on that panel, you want to talk about
Vanta,
your
I think
personal
he'll
life
knock
to
you
him.
out,
You're
Vanta.
that kind of cunt.
I think he'll knock your ass out, though.
God damn it.
Man, do you scared
Who
of
brought
him,
the
Fanta?
sniz?
I like my pure-blooded British.
But you're
panel.
boxing though.
Craig,
It's boxing gloves. You know how to box?
Craig, you wanna speak to this goddamn Serbian? You have questions? for
Goddamn
this
Serbian.
Craig. I'm sorry, OG, I have to do it.
But at the end of the day, I think all countries are broke, right?
God,
Yeah,
Debt, right?
let
Well,
the
do you wanna know?
Europeans war, bro. Let the Europeans fight.
I
wanna
wish I
see
got to
war
land my
between-
plane because the next bit after
Serbia.
Russia would have been the America, but the fucking Somalian, for some strange reason, seems to be
No, it's
interrupting
Islam,
when they
dude.
wanted to say
Oh,
how
yeah,
America should
Somalia
solve
is in
their own
Minnesota
problems,
with the
right? I
fraud.
guess it's
Damn,
just the
Vanta,
whole
Vanta,
fucking
man.
flag thing, right?
Hey, Fanta, you was frauding them
Hey, get it
people
right.
in
Is it
Minnesota?
wrong?
Hey, Fanta, were you frauding them people in Minnesota? You got an LLC?
Those people are not my people. Deport them if you want.
You
Nah,
got
he's
a
the
healthcare
coconut. It's like
LLC.
black on the
Okay.
outside, white on the inside. The worst kind.
Okay. Real
Hey, you
talk.
stole my money,
Casper.
Vanta, too. You stole my money and our taxpayer money. You stole me Orthodox
Right now,
money. And all
I'm
this
gonna
shit, man.
focus on this goddamn Serbian. I don't care about you
We
Americans.
ain't
You
liking
got
that
the
you
pussy.
stole our
I care
taxpayer
about you.
money and shit
I'll
like
trick
that.
down.
Man.
I'll trick down
We're
tonight.
gonna have to
Oh,
debate
nice,
you.
okay.
Dave.
Yeah,
I'll trick down.
Yeah, we mad about that shit, man. You stole
You know what?
billions
You know
of
what?
dollars.
I'm gonna stay quiet until Orthodox guy tells me, Vanta, you can speak.
I bet money you can't stay quiet.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Don't
Yeah,
don't
there
bet.
you go.
Don't bet.
You
Yeah,
couldn't
don't
do
bet.
it. You couldn't
Don't
do it.
I just want to tell Casper, Mr. Casper, what do you think
Bro,
about
it's okay
Albanians?
to listen to sometimes. It's
No,
how
I
you
don't-
learn
no,
a new
you listen.
perspective.
You said you're gonna land your plane.
No, you weren't listening. You were
20 minutes
listening
ago.
to interrupt, not to
You
understand.
bored
So
me.
I can't
I wanna
trust
be
myself to
bored.
have a conversation with
chop.
anything I fucking said.
What's your point? Just
You gotta
Most
remember,
what's my
Vanta.
point? If you listen, you would have known what my point is.
No,
Like,
because
who the
it's Babel.
fuck are
You're
you?
Babylonian. You're another one.
Babylonian.
Yes, you're
Okay,
Babylonian.
Babylonian. Let's go back to Mesopotamia, okay?
English is a third language for him.
No,
You a
English is actually my first language.
Apollonia was Michael Corleone's second wife.
Ew, that's crazy.
No, it's
Apollonia.
You know, I cute bastard. It's Apollonia.
Monday, Tuesday, Saturday.
Oh my god, I hate Americans. I hate Americans. Not OG, not OG. And Chuck, I'm not your girlfriend, Chuck. I still have the restraining order against you, Chucky boy. If you want to
You're still part of my harem.
It's not me. My ass is not yours, Chuck. My ass is not yours.
You literally are the reason I don't go on panels, by the way. Like, it's daylight here now, so
Well,
I can be
shit,
like
then
loud.
that's
No,
the
shut the
thing.
fuck up, okay?
That's
I can be
the
loud.
thing.
Like, if I go on panels 6 hours from now, it's 12 o'clock.
Damn, these two guys love each other.
It's gonna give me
my
to
god,
lose my
Chuck
train
and
of
his gay ass references.
Oh, wait, are you actually mad I interrupted
Knock
your
his ass
monologue?
out.
Are you serious? Oh my god, this is black privilege. I'm done.
You said black privilege.
He got Somalian privilege.
I was talking about your last name. You had Vanta Black in your name. How
Vanta,
fuck-
because Vanta Black means darker than black. I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. You're the darkest of the dark.
It's a heavy metal band name.
Even though I'm light skinned.
This is
You know what, Casper, I like you, Casper. You're
It's
fun.
all pink on the inside, Vanta.
Isn't
Let me
Somalia
ask another
near
question, man.
Nigeria?
Let me ask y'all.
Can I ask y'all another question real quick? Did y'all
No,
see
I
about
want, no. I want to hear from my
shut the fuck
fellow.
up, Vance.
I
Shut
want to
your
hear
ass
from the
up,
fellow
man.
Brit.
I don't want to hear what the hell you
The
got to
British are
listen.
taking over.
No,
You Americans
no,
for
Vance, you
us.
talk too much. You was just on another show talking, man. Calm your ass down a little bit, man. That's what you need to do. Calm down.
No. I'm not calm.
down.
I'm very calm. I'm very calm.
Calm down. Do
See,
woosah.
now you sound like a woman. Don't womanize me, sir. With the whole calm down like a goddamn nanny. You're not a nanny. You're not my nanny.
Calm your nerves down.
Let me
Don't
speak.
make me have to spank you now,
Let me
Vanta.
speak.
Settle
openly.
down.
I want to ask this question. Did y'all see how
Ask,
you can?
but don't take forever. Hurry up.
Did y'all see how you can redact the Epstein files?
Oh my god. Here we go. God damn it.
Y'all never saw that?
I saw about it.
Yeah,
I have it
yes.
archived. Well,
So
I
you
might
redact all
theoretically
of
have
it?
it archived.
No one
but, you
cares.
know.
So did you redact everything all, or it might be certain parts that you can redact, but no, I don't
As
think you can
much as I
redact
could.
the whole thing.
I don't get the joke.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's not a joke. Does
Boring.
anyone actually want the lore for this?
I don't want to hear about
That's
Epstein.
not a
Epstein,
joke,
Epstein's
dude.
old news.
But
We don't
somebody
care.
fake redacted the file so that you could just control copy into another.
Yeah, they basically just
application.
like put it in Word and use
Next
like
topic.
made it colored.
Yeah,
Just
so-
put a black highlighter over the text, but you can still copy a lot of the text. So
Here's a non-American take. Until somebody's in jail, I don't want to hear about it.
Exactly. Thank you. You know
Yeah.
what?
Like,
I
it's so stupid because somebody could say that was done on purpose, and now they're showing you more information, which is like, no, like you always put a tinfoil hat on top of it. Like, until some cunt is in jail because of what they've done. Like, it's like, who gives a fuck what's in the files? It's just some pictures of fucking from his private plane, which mean nothing.
Casper, calm down.
And,
Calm down. Calm down.
No, I've been playing.
What's the
Sorry, you're
only
right.
country?
Blame Vanta.
What's the only
ahead.
country don't have a central banking?
Russia.
Oh, this is Vanta. Shut up, please. This is where I was going.
Yeah,
This was my tangent. Let me answer that. Let me answer that. Shut up for a second, Vanta.
It's Russia.
Let me explain it. So what happened?
Venezuela, Iran.
Yeah, because the world is becoming by
North Korea.
It was a multipolar. Okay, so it's not even that it's going to become like two hemispheres of power, which in the old world would have been the communism and the
How come Nikolai
I'm going to talk on top of you. You're just creating bad sound, okay? So when Orthodox Guy said there was like a new thing after World War II, that is true. But I would say there is another couple of big turning points, and I'll give you one as an example. The example was the reason why I'm not in Serbia at the moment was because the whole world decided that they were going to intervene and redraw the borders of a sovereign nation, okay, and create a new nation in that nation. Now, France abstained, and China and Russia in the United Nations said no. But the America and the Corporation of the Willing decided to create a Muslim nation on the borders of Kosovo. So all of a sudden, this plug that was separating the walls between the two religions was open. So now all of a sudden, like instead of where Kosovo, like this is historical dates here, but there was the president. So now what Russia did is Ukrainian people, okay, because they had their whole Ukraine decided to make Orthodox fucking religious shit illegal. They did that, okay, because they were like, not to get into the conspiracy of it, but now you had a whole bunch of Russians living close to the Russian border, okay? And they're like, okay, what the fuck is going on? We're not getting our pension money in here, okay? They're literally getting treated like fucking Mexico.
How come he gets
of America. I'm going to talk on top of you. So they said, we're going to separate, and then we're going to declare our sovereignty, and then we're going to decide that we're going to become part of Russia. So Putin can't even stop this war because legally, in their mind, in their law, that is occupied land by Russia, okay? They use the same shit that the West used to fuck up Serbia, not to fuck up Ukraine. I'm speaking as a neutral party here. I'm Slav. To me, it's a civil war.
Let me ask you though.
Wait,
The world will change because the United Nations.
CIA calls it a color revolution.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm not. Shut up. I'm speaking with my.
Are there not
I can relate to
Gentlemen, please, one at a time. Nobody can hear anything any of you are saying.
Vanta don't know what he's talking about. He just not into
No, because this is literally Africa 2.0.
Oh my God!
Talking about Ukraine, man.
Cutting up nations for the sake of war and trying to extract resources.
Yes, it's called color revolution.
With Ukraine and Russia.
I said before, just shut up and listen for a second, you pompous British fuck. I said before, you said there was like a change of order after World War. I'm like, okay.
Enough talk, Serbian. Enough talk, Serbian.
Let me ask you, what is the Azov battalion? What is
that? I'll stay quiet.
Michael,
there's a real Brit.
I'm sorry, dude.
There's a real Brit.
He's main actor. I want to talk to you. I can't talk to you. Yeah, go ahead, man. Do a monologue, bro.
No, I was just saying, like the Azov battalion. You know, there's like the word that there's Nazis in Ukraine that's been there since World War II.
It's true. It's true. Okay, like I can explain it to you. This was true for a lot of nations. Okay, so it's like this is why I said in chat, like it's hard to talk to Americans about this because you guys have so much like Hollywood and other history, and I mean, this isn't a dig because this is true in the Soviet bloc. Like I had the privilege of studying history in the Soviet bloc and in the New Zealand Western Bloc. You get what I mean? So I got two perspectives on World War II. But like what happened is every nation had this problem. Like you can see it in the movies. Don't take my word for it. Like they would take the boys out the back and shoot them. They were the sympathizers, yeah? And the girls would get their hair shaved off. Like you can see this in Band of Brothers. This happened everywhere. Like France had its own sympathizers after Paris fell, right? But
we
Ukraine
know
was,
this. Why
shut
giving
up,
us a
son.
history lesson?
No one
We know
cares to
this.
ask me a
We
question.
know
Okay, black
France was
talk.
cut by the
You're
Germans.
such a
Goofy
pussy,
bastard.
bro.
Oh my god, I'm bored. This bores me. Go ahead.
Do you have something
Why
to
did you
add,
mute?
Vanta?
Keep talking, Vanta.
No. I said
Oh,
my,
it was just a
please,
fill-up
one and
block.
two, one and two,
It's
one
kind
and
of a dick move just to talk to interrupt him and then mute up.
two.
I mean, if you're
Fine.
that like, if you're
Fine.
bored, what do you have to say? Contribute. If not, then
I'm trying to say something, but he's just babbling. Can I? God damn it!
yeah, sure. Interject for a minute. Go
Yes,
ahead.
I'm trying to interject. I don't know why he's getting angry for. Sir, Serbian, Ukraine and
Well,
Russia.
don't ask for him.
Wait,
Yeah, go
no,
ahead.
wait,
Don't ask to speak to
be
me.
quiet. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
don't
wait,
ask to
wait,
speak
wait
to
a
him.
minute,
Interject.
If I start calling you
minute.
Somalis, they're gonna get me
We
cancelled.
know-
Or
Casper, let him go. Let him go.
You cannot use Somalia as an excuse anymore because again, Israel just recognized Somaliland. By the way, the other day, Somaliland. That's where I come from. So you guys can call me all you want, but I'm not from Somalia. Shame on you. Shame on you that you lack history and you lack geographical
I mean,
knowledge.
I've literally never
Shame
heard
on
you say you're
Shame
from
on
Somaliland until
you.
now.
Shame on you. And for America, you know, I think
Shame on
the
you
British
for
Empire,
stealing our money.
the British Empire was more sophisticated, more knowledgeable, more advanced than the current American Empire.
But
I think the American Empire is the worst empire I've seen.
When you say about like Ukraine,
American
what
Empire
is up,
Peace
will be remembered
Dynamo?
Let
as
him
the
finish.
worst empire in human history. There you go. I'm done. Carry
What is
on.
up, Peace Dynamo? Polaris. How's everybody doing? Dad's back. You guys calm down. Where are we at?
Casper was about to tell us his perspective on World War II, having had both an Eastern and Western education.
So here's the thing. Like, if you look at, I can even translate it to Balkans.
Did you have a central position? Yeah.
Okay, so like this is true in other places too. In World War II, okay, so like if you look at Balkans, Croatia was Catholic, Serbia was Orthodox. Okay, so it's like when the Germans came who were Catholics, like there was two wars being waged in World War II. It was the whole ideology of the mustache man had, but then there was the dirty Slavs. Okay, so if you think of Slavs, that's like the black people of Europe. We look a little bit different. We're like the Nikola Jokic. Like it's just different looks, yeah. But to explain it, to explain it more in regards to Ukraine, Ukraine was never really a state per se. Like there was like a nation created out of whatever, like a state that separated, but a large majority of it was not Orthodox, just due to its proximity with Poland, etc. Like Poles are Slavs, but they're Catholics. Yeah, so we don't hate each other in Europe based on the skin color like Americans do. We hate each other based on
Who are you trying to educate? This bores me, man. Hurry up.
Who gives a fuck if you dumb fuck? Your contribution is the greatest ever.
They gave you a chance to interject, Vanta. Let him finish.
This Slav on Slav violence got to stop.
No, I'm just like, okay, Mr. Vanta, like you explain why the fucking Russia would say call Ukraine Nazi. Go ahead. That's a question specifically for you.
But what is the Orthodox? They ban me and shit right now.
See? Oh, go ahead, American. Go ahead, American. Oh, I was trying to answer, but if you want to interject, go ahead, American.
Are you like a Fed? Is he a Fed?
I'm not Fed. I'm a tired.
You're like MI16 or fucking.
Believe it or not, everybody up here, everybody up here is a friend of mine.
He's not smart enough to be a Fed.
Calm down. All right, calm down. I'm gonna stop your. I'm gonna shut down your daycare. Calm down, Vanta. I'm gonna shut down your daycare.
Casper.
I'm stealing that one, but no. As I was saying, it's like I'm not picking on Ukraine, right? Like if I start speaking about Ukraine in this aspect, like other nations said it, and some nations said it worse. But if he's thinking about Ukraine itself, like it had two different political powers in it. Like a lot of nations in Europe were tethering between following the mustache man or following the British crown or following the Russian crown, right? So it's like if you play computer games, you can see this on the wall. Like if you look at Europe, like there was only a handful of nations that didn't capitulate to Germany as soon as shit hit the fan. There was England, there was France, Spain stayed out of it. Ireland was probably more mustache man than no, because that's the excuse they use. I'm not going there, I'm triggering him. Okay, but like if you then look at the European side that's close to Russia, that's Slavs. So now you have Orthodox and Gypsies. So the nations that fought against Germany was Greece, Serbia, Romania was like they switched sides. They were pussies. Like Poland got decimated.
Okay.
They got split in half. But the reason Russia did that is there's a lot of historical bad blood between them, because Poland was Catholic and Russia was Orthodox.
I mean, not even just that.
Like,
Like,
that's
not
what I'm
10 years
explaining,
ago.
like, in the other side note, when I say speak to Americans, it's like the way Russians get taught. There's my accent. Thought history is here. I'll put my Kiwi accent on. I don't want to actually.
First off,
Okay,
man,
what I was saying. Sorry, I got confused. Go ahead.
If I may
Go
add on to the
Look, I'm just saying. H-Man, Mustache Man was just doing 0.3% for fascism support in Europe. We all know that.
Yeah, but like I'm talking just pure factions, right? Because that's the thing. It's like, but like Americans get taught history that you guys wanted. But like if you look at how Eastern blocks get taught, it's like it was the British intelligence, American industry, and Russian blood that defeated Nazism. Like, let me repeat this. So
it didn't defeat Nazism, though. It just absorbed it.
It's a saying. Oh, yeah.
We all know the saying. Look, all I'm saying is, if you look at now, and before the war started, the same evil people are doing the same shit that started the war, and you guys have a problem with it. And I'm just saying, H-Man and all those beautiful dead German boys tried to protect you. And you guys were like, nah, we need hedonism.
Here's a hot take. Can I counter this goddamn Casper? Because he's babbling.
Don't address me. Just don't address me. What's wrong with you?
I studied history. You're talking from a history of goddamn public school.
Y'all both are the homies, so keep the fight polite, because everybody up here is a personal homie of mine, no matter how big or small, how long I've known you, and I'm enjoying the conversation. So for respect for me, keep it respectful.
Okay,
yes,
can I counter? Because
and stop, and you can counter, but you gotta stop mindlessly interrupting people to fuck with them. I know you enjoy that, and for the most part, it's funny. But when it's not funny. But you can go ahead and counter.
Seriously, he's sitting there pissing himself laughing. I'm sorry, AJ, but you're a great guy. But you're sitting there pissing yourself laughing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I've been muted. Like I've wanted to intervene, but both of them are my homies, and I talked to them both offline when they talk about video games. I'm like, I don't want Vanta to troll and because like Vanta likes the conversation to be quick as fuck. Yeah. Like he has zero patience. And Casper's like gonna tell you every detail so you know and understand.
We are
so boring.
You're the opposite.
No, there's a necessity to it because it's for the benefit of the audience as well. Why are you walking on top of me? This is what triggers me.
Everybody wants to hear it, but Vanta, though, that's the problem.
No, like, exactly. Because I don't want.
How often do you see me on panels? You panel hop Paul. Are you annoyed now? I'm interrupting you. Like, don't you understand? This is counterproductive.
I've known you to be a fun.
God damn it!
I've known you to be a fun guy, but I do like talking with you. But we gave you like a solid 4-minute window to say what you want.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Well, this man has 30 minutes. What are you talking about? 30 minutes. This
Yeah, but you
That's
gotta
Let me enlighten you, Black. I go on panels when I have something relevant to say. I don't panel hop. If there's a topic that I'm knowledgeable about, I'm gonna jump up. Okay. So and I've said this before. The grid one comes in and starts talking about cars, I'm gonna shut up.
Streamline, sir. Streamline.
Vanta, you gotta understand. Everybody up here, but you, Craig, and Michael Hood, I know is autistic as fuck and loves to talk about history. So we all was digging what Casper was saying and getting slightly annoyed. I just found it more humorous than I did annoying.
You're the host. You're the host.
I'm not gonna stop my homies from having a good time. I'm just also not gonna let my homie rage bait another homie into like quitting the show.
Well, then shit. Can I rage bait him too? OG. Do I have license to rate?
Pussy, I've handled bigger cunts than you.
Long ass lectures. I don't like.
Look. For the sake of the show, you two are gonna have to kiss and make up.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move. Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
He's a panel whore.
Why are you gay? Why?
No, you gotta get that right.
He's a bad panel hopper. A good panel hopper knows when he lets somebody who's not.
407 years ago, our forefathers set foot upon this here land. Shut the fuck up.
I will forfeit.
No. Silence. We're moving on. Silence. I have to browbeat you, Vanta. You need to get your people in line. You Somalians,
my people.
Yeah, you need to come and tell the Somali people in Minnesota.
Well, I'm not Somali. I'm recognizing Israel, so I'm backed by the Jays. OG.
Okay. They're still Somali.
There's two Somali lands.
I got the power of the J skull. I have the power.
You got the power of circumcision. Calm down.
No offense. Hold on. Can I say something? Hello? Can I say something?
Go ahead, Greg.
Vanta finds it funny when he rage baits Casper, right? That name that Casper's got is a lie because he's currently getting angry. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I meant
the Brit sees it. The Brit sees it. There you go.
And it's like, here's the actual point. It's like the hosts have different responsibilities to the audience. Panel hoppers like him should know better, right? Because it's like, this isn't fucking chaotic truth. This isn't like a fucking lockout channel. Like,
there's a place and time.
It's like, this is a place where they were having a serious conversation. Inventors should be well aware. Like, I've said it. I tend to, why don't talk on top of me? Clearly, I don't appreciate disrespect.
It's like time for a smoke break and let the Serbian cook.
All I was saying is, it's like, he's seen me enough. And I meant what I said, Craig. Like, why I can be a little bit heavy when I go on a panel. I try to come up only when I'm relevant to the conversation. Do you get what I mean, Craig? Like, I wanted to, like,
I get what you mean. Dude, a lot of the stuff you're saying,
yeah.
Yes,
but we can talk about that. I'd rather talk about that.
Casper, let me finish.
Of course.
Okay. Fanta, don't unmute. All right. Now, great history lesson, brilliant. But what you're talking about, literally, you're keeping it far too long and boring. I'm not joking you. Great history. Love the history.
Okay.
Right.
So
brilliant.
TikTok brain.
Just shorten it.
Okay. So if I just came in here and I said Americans, you're not like you thinking that your guns are going to save you from inflation is idiotic. Like, it would not really punch as hard as if I actually got to land the plane, because most people can't zoom out like that. Do you get what I mean? Like, Americans tend to just concentrate on the American problems and American borders. That's cool. But then they don't see what's happening on the outside, which is the problem that they've always said.
Wouldn't you do that? No, hold on. Wouldn't you do that from where you are?
What do you mean?
Concentrate on where you're from and give a shit you're talking about.
Europe is more of a community. America is isolated by oceans.
So is my country.
We have complete economic control over this entire half of the planet. Most Americans couldn't tell you where any of the countries we're talking about are on a map.
Neither could I.
Well, fuck, if you fucking...
That might be a you problem because, like,
I'm a British citizen. I'm literally born in this country. I was.
You don't know where France is. You don't know where France is.
Yeah, what done that?
You don't know where Ireland is.
Yeah, brilliant place.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
The problem is most Americans wouldn't be able to name any given country because we're so like enthralled with our own problems, and I don't think that's a problem. Y'all don't realize just like the people from Europe don't realize just how big America is.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we drive 20 hours, we're still in America.
We'll
be in Russia.
Hell, you're still in Texas if you drive.
Chuck knows. Chuck knows.
In many places, it takes you 2 days to get out of.
I'm gonna give you the landing straight away. Sorry, Denison. Let me just give you the landing straight away. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you. So it's like that's true in a unipolar world, but now that the world is going to be multipolar, America can no longer afford not to be aware of the other polarities on the globe.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
can.
saying, it's like
yes, it
Well,
can.
Okay, so I didn't explain why, and now you're contradicting me, and you're like actually wrong. Like you're not even wrong.
No. Even more
that.
so. Even more so, America only has to deal with its hemisphere. The Monroe Doctrine 2 Electric Boogaloo. This time,
we could double down on it.
We should. We honestly we should.
I agree.
Has no one paid attention to Saturday and Sunday?
Economy, maybe you could do that. And if you didn't have one of the weakest, America has this other problem. Okay, now if you want to zoom the fuck out, like your nature is fucked. Okay, like you actually think like it is amazing in places, but like you have the least amount of biodiversity when compared to other places like. I don't know, the fucking Siberia.
Biodiversity. What the fuck is
like,
that?
No, I'm explaining.
That's
like,
factually incorrect.
So by default.
But wait. So Drew had something he wanted to say, and he's talked the least. Go ahead, Drew.
We kind of just moved past it now.
No. It's valid. Go ahead, say it.
Okay. Well, it's like even still, it's inherently harder to teach Americans about geography because. I guess not harder to put it, but like for context, the distance from Seattle to Boston, which is just quote unquote across the country, is the same distance as going from Dublin to the Ural Mountains. Our nation is massive, and
that's non sequitur.
That's not a non sequitur. That's a valid point.
I mean, it made more sense like 20 sentences ago when we were directly talking about that, but it is still an issue with Americans.
Here's a funny one for you, okay? So let's play a game. It's like Indonesia, Taiwan, Vietnam, India, Mongolia, China. Like I can travel in my head to Asia.
Casper, let him finish.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Blame Vanta.
But I do agree.
I get you. Go ahead, Drew.
Like at the end of the day, it's not like if it wasn't possible, then like there wouldn't be Americans on this panel who would also be interested in discussing it. Like I wanted to, at some point, I'd like to talk to you more about the Eastern European history on World War II as well. Because I do find that particularly interesting, but I know it's just like,
there's a channel. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I chalk
that was lag.
No worries. I chalk it up less to a boredom thing and more to also just, language as well.
Casper has a terrible lag from New Zealand.
Yeah, y'all also got to understand when talking to Casper that he's got like, what is it, a 20? It's like
1.8 sometimes.
1.8. It's a
like that's when it's bad. Yeah, now it's like 0.7. I'm guessing because it's like I can see the circle move and like I can tell because whatever.
Yeah, no worries. I get it.
But my bad. Like I heard the natural pause, but it's like even with languages, like here's a funny one for you. Like there's a common language they're trying to develop that all Slavic nations can understand. It's trippy because I can listen to this new language and I understand it. And somebody from Poland, Bulgaria, Romania, Russia, Ukraine, like they can all understand this one language, but like none of us can speak it. It's real trippy. If that makes sense.
Y'all Slavic brothers gonna end up with the fucking Slav simplified.
Ebonic.
I was quiet for too long. Wait.
Let me for World War II. Just I'll be quick. For World War II, there's a really cool podcast that covers the Eastern Front. So you like try finding. I'm talking on top of you, Brent. You haven't earned the respect of me to shut up when you start speaking because you don't show it to other people.
Holy shit!
God damn!
You bore me. Don't.
I bore you.
All right, you two are gonna have to calm down. All right, touch penises and calm down. Vanta, let Casper say what he was saying because Jro directly asked him about the World War II stuff.
Okay, OG. Before he goes on, can I have the same amount of time when I speak, OG?
Yes, that's
Okay,
fine.
fine.
Everybody can speak.
No. I'm saying the same amount of time because he.
You're a panel hopping bitch, bro. You don't know enough facts to speak that long.
Hold on.
All right, man. Vanta, calm down. Let him answer, Jro.
Can I say
I
something?
mean, he's the right one. My name is not Angry Vanta.
Right.
Oh my lord!
Give it a minute, right?
Poor boy
Casper's
got
had his
triggered.
say. Let Fanta have his say, then Casper can reply. Simple.
Thank you. See, a
Respect
modicum
his
of
interruptions.
sense. Well, you know what. I'll let Casper speak because I don't even know what the topic is because he's just babbling for. I literally lost the whole train of thought. Go ahead, Casper. Go ahead, Babylon.
Don't interrupt, Fanta.
Did anybody not pay attention to what happened Saturday and Sunday?
With the markets that
No.
we're talking about? Enlighten us.
With the president of Iran declaring that they were at war with the United States, Israel, and the UK. Sunday, Trump said, you want a repeat performance of what happened earlier this year. In other words, he's going to drop more bombs.
Well, see, the problem with that is my prediction from earlier this year hasn't changed. But then Dennison gets to go. My boat will be like Gandalf and appear whenever people start token up and be like, no, and gets to go, my boy, we've been at war with Iran 15 times in my life.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we've always been at war with East Asia.
Plus, the other thing people aren't looking at or been paying attention to, we've got a big enough force stationed in the south here. We're about to invade Venezuela.
I definitely have a normalcy bias, though, right? For anyone listening. So while I like to pour water on OG's fire, that's admittedly from that framework. Like, I really do expect business as usual to continue far, far, far more than I expect actual change or upheaval or uprising of any kind to occur.
I have actual footage of me coming out to tell the people of war and destruction and death, and Dennison coming to pour water on my fire.
Or we could get back to the original subject. How far can we go in the whole?
Did y'all get to see that?
Yeah,
I did.
I hate OG. I hate you, OG. I hate you for that one.
that's literally Dennison popping. I come out to tell the people about war, sadness, and destruction, and Dennison just be like, "We've always been at war with Iran."
Oh, I have to go dig out my clips if I can find them. You'll be down with those, OG.
I have a question, OG, if I may, real quick.
Spit it out.
Unlike a certain Serbian, I don't talk too long.
Well, just spit it out already.
Nationality again.
You're wasting so much time.
What's wrong with you?
You're wasting so much time arguing with the Russian dude.
Like, I won't come at you.
The piece on the panel.
I didn't know you were
The piece on the panel.
I was just joking, bro. You're such a fucking man.
Yeah. All I said was like, I have a question, and then the whole panel just went chip mode.
Well, ask.
Dude, I'm not going to be sympathetic to you now that you have the floor and you're not doing anything with it.
He did that
Except
before,
interrupting. Except interrupting.
You're just now noticing that?
Third time. I'm going to
and the interruptions are poorly placed. Right where, like, Casper is zooming in after he's deliberately zoomed out and increasing the resolution, much like he just fucking did to me. Right when the point is about to be made, that's when he interrupts, and then says nothing. Mutes.
I'm gonna have to get my belt out.
Vance is just being a commercial interruption at this moment right now. It's the fuck yo.
Vanta, you're gonna need a spanking here pretty soon. I can see that. That's what you want.
Hello.
Chuck said it's Diddy time.
Hey, Chuck, you still got that restraining order? No. I'm going to the courts. I'm like, keep Chuck away from me. This man's like, no, Chuck. No.
you know how
no
we
means
all.
No, Chuck. No means no.
However, this Diddy don't use no oil.
Oh Lord.
We take that shit raw.
No comment. No comment.
Chuck likes it dry.
Vance and Chuck said
Chuck,
bite the pillow and going in
it's always the
dry.
best.
Wait, who said spin dry? You mother. Who said spin dry? You mother.
I want you to enjoy it when you get it.
Oh,
Mate, I'm
Lord.
definitely covering my
He wants you
backside
to
now.
feel every vein.
Dude,
I
I'm definitely covering my backside right now.
Chuck doesn't use baby oil; he uses baby powder.
Even worse, it's more dry.
It's all gritty for his pleasure. Oh, that's nice.
You see, Craig. I'm getting PTSD. Like, UK is already has it bad enough with these Pakistani Muslims raping us, and now I have people like Chuck trying
All you
to
gotta do is put me below Vanta. There you go. Let Vanta sit on that for a while.
Yo, you know what? OG, I hate you.
My ass now.
Oh, hold on. I got you, Chuck. I got you.
You got you. We gonna tag team.
Tag team. What kind of? You know.
One on each. There you go.
I want to say something so diabolical, but I'm trying to respect the TOS. You know, I hate YouTube so much. I want to speak freely. Can I speak freely?
And you see who's got the bigger one.
Split.
Oh, why? Wait, aren't you Orthodox? Isn't Orthodoxy anti-homosexuality?
Split rose.
Oh my God!
It's not homosexual if you don't make eye contact.
It's not. Yeah, it's not gay when you're a certain dominance.
It's
a power move.
I watch Oz. I saw one guy bite off a dude's belly and off. Literally. So yeah, I do the same thing.
Back to a chicken wife.
They call that a circumcision.
No. I'm talking about full on. No. It's not little skin, like the whole shebang.
Oh yeah, I've got to go and check on the wife. I'll be right back.
See. Chuck, Craig is so disgusted. Like, yeah, see, you Americans are sick. See, even the Brits are disgusted. Well done, OG. Well done, Chuck. Is that America? Is that America? Fuck yeah. And all
See,
that
counterpoint 17.
What? 17 what?
76. We stopped hearing what you Brits think.
So 1776 means that you can just take booty from men. And
yes, that implicitly means that we can take British booty.
Yeah, and who had to come get help from us in World War II?
No wonder the LGBT rainbow flag flew across your whole nation in the last 4 years. You gay boys. Gay boy.
Rainbow flag?
Yeah. Chuck, I'm a lying Chuck. Look at your banks. If you look at the last 4 years, your banks, your goddamn mega corporations, it was always rainbow. Rainbow here, rainbow there, rainbow. And then by the way, it came to the UK. Craig, I'm not lying. We had the rainbow in the UK too. And we're sick of it. Stop spreading your sickness.
They're still salty about losing their empire.
Bro, you're so
yes,
boring.
because we lost the empire to a gay empire.
No,
you know what we call you? We call it the GAE. You know what GAE means?
That sounds like
Gay
your fault.
American Empire.
Yeah,
GAE.
I'm just saying, if you lose to a gay empire, that just means that.
No, but that's because it was because of the small hats.
Do you know what the capital of England is? It's meant to be.
So the small hats are smarter and stronger.
Hold on. Right. The capital of England used to be London, right? But now it's the capital of England. I personally say it's Brighton, gay capital.
Brighton.
Yep. Brighton. Yeah, Brighton.
Can I ask you?
Brighton.
Craig, can I ask you a few questions? Like, I've been trying to snipe a British man. What's your opinion on Sargon of Akkad? And I really wanted to ask somebody who lives there about Sargon of Akkad. What's his proper name?
Carl Benjamin.
Carl Benjamin. And also, there's this other British lord that you had, and this other Somalian, is he, that now got, no, he wasn't Somalian, he was like, he was Arab, that now like got brought into England, that literally is like
can you translate for me? What the fuck is any of that?
Craig, can I translate? I'll translate.
Craig, he wants to know. He wants to know about.
I wasn't trying to be rude, but what you're doing is I don't understand what you're saying.
Lord.
He wants to know what your opinion on Carl Benjamin from UKIP is.
But he doesn't know him.
The guy who ran for UKIP.
He doesn't know him. So wait, OG. He doesn't know Carl Benjamin. He doesn't know Sargon, because me and Craig were talking before we came on the panel, and I told him, "Do you know Sargon of Akkad?" He's like, "No." You know Carl Benjamin? He's like, "No." So sorry, Casper. He does not know Sargon or Carl Benjamin. Sorry.
You got me, bro. You want the debate.
I don't like debating.
No. He is right. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah,
but it's okay. That's kind of a topic in itself. He's like the gentleman that's covering the issue that you guys may or may not have now with immigration.
I know that for a fact.
It looks like you're throwing like a green energy grenade into my shield, and I'm absorbing it.
I'm gonna cast a fireball lightning bolt level 6 at you now. Okay. You feel it?
So true.
What the fuck you want?
See, some weirdo video game babble. What are you doing, bro? What are you talking? Lightning. Yeah.
I'm tuning out. You got what you wanted. You wanted to like shit on the panel. You win.
This is who he's talking.
Good evening, folks. Merry Christmas.
Casper's
is he using an AI filter or what?
Merry Christmas to you.
I reckon.
I've wrapped all the presents I needed to wrap.
He looks younger and thinner.
My wife is currently wrapping some presents.
He might
all the ones I needed.
He might be.
No, I don't know him. Never seen him.
Hope you're doing well.
Okay, you don't know him. Okay.
I met him, by the way, Casper. I met Carl Benjamin. I didn't.
His show was so good before he had his face on.
I met
just the Sargon background.
In 2017.
Those videos were fucking amazing.
Yes,
I sent you a video from him. Like they had 70 views. You should watch it. It's like one of these videos.
I don't fuck with Sargon. I made him crash out when I was a white nationalist.
That's cool.
My my very small channel pissed him off.
No,
there was like 10 straight videos where he would go to my comment section and talk mad shit to me, and I'm like,
what, the Pax Americana?
Yes.
Bro, you probably watched the fucking thing I sent you live then, because that's like 10 years old. Because it's interesting, like it gives you his views back then.
How did you know, Dennison?
I've been you and I've been chatting about this shit for a minute.
True.
Before this channel existed.
Yeah.
Before Bumpkin had his own channel, right? And it was both y'all's channel, right? Back in the day.
Yeah. I remember now. Yeah, you've been around for a while. I forget. I've been doing this for quite a long time before I ever even tried to make money off of it.
Time flies, OG. Time flies. It's crazy.
Do you know what's crazy? You can
I was
actually
a teenager making this man crash out.
I got a question for you, because like I reckon he got like more base spill over time.
No.
Not really.
No. He went from being based to being like a cuck again for some reason, and trying to claim that he was black. Like he literally won up the "I have a black friend" to own the races. He literally said that he was like part African, like black African.
Okay, that video.
And then he got mocked for being an Arby's manager.
My leg won't let me fucking state this while it's relevant. Like fucking the video I sent you is interesting because like I don't know how the fuck, maybe Overlord sent it to my what do you call it, feed.
Chop.
It's interesting. Excuse me.
Stop that.
No.
Okay, I'm muting. I can't do this.
I'm sorry, Fanta.
But
Crack
go
on,
ahead,
Casper.
go ahead. If you do it again, I'm gonna put you in the back until he's
Oh.
done talking.
If he does it again, then I have to be given free reign to rip him apart a new one.
I don't
Like,
know.
just
Like,
shut up.
y'all have free reign to argue.
No, this is the
I don't
thing. It's
care.
like it's a good conversation, and then what? We're gonna turn it into blood sports, and then everyone's gonna complain about fucking whatever. God damn it. All I wanted to say is like the video essentially, like I would say how he's speaking now and how he was speaking then is different to begin with, but I would fair to say there was a few enlightening moments in there. I think he's more playing the game than not, and he's truly hiding his power level. Do you get what I mean? Like he's not stupid. Like he's trying
now, yeah.
Yeah, but like that video I sent you kind of proves my point. Now I'm talking about video people haven't seen and being rude. I'll go dig it up and put it in the side chat. But it was interesting, even the people that he was speaking with, like I know two of them, and it just blew my mind. But like he was speaking, and I think the other voice that you hear in that video is that young guy that's now fighting with the fucking Lord, whatever his name is, that wants to unite Muslims and tiny hats against the white people in England. Like I'm very pro England for English people, obviously. Like, duh. Like I have mad respect because I hate that kind of. But they was speaking over me. Like, don't get me wrong, Craig. Like, British Queen gave an apartment to the Serbian royal family so that our Serbian king could be born on Serbian land, and thus he wouldn't have problems. Like I have mad respect for England.
The royal family are fucked, dude. The royal family are fucked.
I sent you a clip in the back there, OG.
But like,
I started playing it.
Right,
It goes hard. I gotta make some clips.
The more problem is the biggest problem we've got is and a lot of the royal family, because they're all fucking basically bamming each other, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Look, I may not be from Alabama, but I'm close enough. All right, there will be no slander. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Are you kissing your sister? Oh shit!
I don't know.
I said Alabama, not Tel Aviv and Pakistan.
Can I get a word in, OG? Can I get a word in? I try to be civil.
Just speak. Don't just interrupt. Speak.
No, because then people tell
me. You waste more time interrupting to speak than you do
Fanta,
speaking.
You know I love you to death, dog, but talk. Don't talk about talking.
All right, I want to talk. All right, then you want me to talk? All right, I want to talk. All right, angry Casper.
Don't Craig, speak at me. Just treat it.
That's why I put that clip back there. Reminds me of those two.
I am pro UK as a motherfucker, right? However,
yeah, you're
Craig
a coconut.
Is right. Craig is right. We no longer respect the goddamn crown because the crown is goofy. Charles is a goddamn globalist. I don't love Charles. I still say God save the Queen, by the way. I don't say God save the Queen. I say God save the Queen because Charles.
Yeah, dude. Right. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah,
right?
go ahead, Craig. My bad. Go ahead.
Right. The royal family are definitely fucked. You know the case of Princess Diana? Any of you?
Yeah, the 13. Yeah, the 13th pillar in the French.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's a little history lesson for you with her.
Please.
Yeah? You have King Charles, right, which is currently our king right now, and Camilla. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camilla was the most hated person in the royal family by the Queen.
Yep.
Well, personally, conspiracy side of things, it was either Charles or Camilla who actually had Princess Diana killed.
Yep.
Same Minecrafted. Great. Same Minecraft.
Come on, man. It's history. No, there's no need for Minecraft.
Like OG doesn't care. It's just like this isn't a channel we should watch TOS.
But it's history though. Like YouTube.
Why
YouTube knows
you just
Diana was killed. Oh my God.
Bro, just go jerk off. It'll be
I can't stand
fine.
this angry Serbian.
I was having a conversation with them.
She died in a car accident. There you go.
Yes, but doesn't matter.
Well,
it's fine.
Anyway, regardless, for one, Chuck, I absolutely love that. I don't know if they actually made a movie out of that or if that's an actual movie.
No,
yes, it is a mine clip. That's a movie.
Yeah, Wizards TV and yeah, that shit. I saw it on Facebook a couple years ago, and like I really wanted to watch it because
it's a good movie.
But I was going to say something on the political aspect of like the UK, right? I've made a lot of people from the UK agree with my political ideology just by pointing out how the royal family doesn't care about them. Nobody did anything for the girls at Rotterdam. Nobody did anything for the British men who get accused of hate crimes by opportunistic foreigners. Nobody's coming to save them. They've been forced to give up their guns. And even if you rock a motherfucker in the jaw, you go to prison for a hate crime. And next thing you know, those motherfuckers are like, "Oi, mate, we fought the wrong enemy in 1945." I'm like,
yes.
British
I'm starting to think World War II was a mistake. I think the wrong side won. Low key.
I had to do a. Go ahead.
Sorry, here's one for you. Right, we've got people who are standing outside abortion clinics, yeah, silently praying, and they get arrested for it.
Same here in the States.
Yeah, but see, it's worse over there though. I've seen
we have guys going to prison for putting shit on Facebook and Twitter and X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Right, we've got people fucking dying in prison because they refuse to turn Muslim. Yeah,
the UK has, I think, over 20 times more arrests because of social media posts than the People's Republic of China.
UK, right? You've got three choices when you come out of prison. You come out in a body bag, right? You become Muslim, or if you're strong enough, right, and tough enough, you come out as still a Christian.
Exactly.
There's three options.
Come out extremely based.
Wait. I'm gonna back Craig real quick because he's right.
I agree with Craig.
Most Muslim conversions does happen in prison in the UK. Most Islamic conversions happen in prisons because yes, he's correct. You either end up getting deleted, or you have to conform, or if you truly have a well-connected English, backup, then you can come out proper. Like you said, a proper, like Tommy Robinson type character.
I don't really care for Tommy Robinson.
Because he bent the knee to Israel. I understand.
It's not.
Hold on. You guys like Charlie Kirk or whatever his name is, who got shot? Yeah?
No, I don't like that he was killed, but I don't agree with him because I see him as controlled opposition.
Because he was pro-Israel. That's why.
I don't. Oh, who cares? You know more about OG.
No, but real talk. No.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Time out. Let me stop this before we break TOS and all that.
Oh yeah.
Let's get to Carl Benjamin, like Angry Casper was talking about, right? I don't fuck with Carl Benjamin or the quartering or only one that I can rock with from the old skeptic community is Count Dankula, because he was always a funny rough and tumble Scotsman. Because here's the thing, when it comes to questions of race and genetics, they cucked, and they cucked hard. They cucked before the UK started arresting people for hate speech. They like Archcast, the dude who was the I know
Archcast. Yeah,
Archcast. They all cucked. They all cucked and wanted to ride the line. And then now that they're dealing with serious shit over there, they're wanting to start adopting. I know the quartering is over here, but he got beat up and assaulted randomly, and now he wants to talk. Now he wants to talk. Yeah, no, these people are like controlled opposition, and their commentators. They don't speak the truth from their lens. They do what's profitable until there's no other option.
Here's a question for you, Denoji. It's like, at what point can we? Because this is the issue that I have. It's like, then everyone's controlled opposition.
No.
Right?
These people were literally controlled opposition.
I don't think so about the Sargon, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't
Sargon
smell
was
it.
literally controlled opposition and still is.
No, wait. I'm gonna defend Casper real quick, OG. So
defend me. Can you?
Wait. God damn it!
You have a big brain, fucking fish brain memory.
All right, ladies, you're both pretty.
OG a question real quick, if I may. OG, what is control opposition? What? Because they defend. Let's be honest. Israel is the hot topic currently in this current
He
climate.
literally said, "Can we not go down TOS?"
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
What's
Wait, Israel's a country. What? Wait, I can't name a country. I can't name a country.
Yeah,
I can't name a country.
you know,
I can't name
what
a
I
country
mean.
like Dubai. It's not Dubai. UAE, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, fair
not
point.
Israel.
Let's get off that topic.
Oh my goodness.
There's a bunch of reasons. It's not just the TOS country. It's denying genetics, denying race and culture. It's literally Sargon of Akkad specifically didn't even want to have the conversation of race and culture. That's what made him trip out on me.
OG, all I ask is control ops. Is control ops because people on the right wing defend Israel.
Hey, Squash, how you doing?
What's up, Squash?
God damn.
I thought I recognized that voice.
It's getting harder to talk on YouTube, man. I swear to God, it's getting harder.
Thank God.
Let Vanta speak, bro. He's gonna go at you.
Hold on. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. He is correct. It is a poisonous and vile method by which Sargon goes to do these things. The fact of the matter is, Sargon's right. As far as UK politics is concerned, he is correct.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Emotionally, fucking whatever you want to, he's correct. He's not wrong. If I was a Brit, and I'm not, OG, I'm not a Brit.
No, but I am.
1776, baby.
If I was a Brit, but I'm not. If I was a Brit,
I am.
I would agree
Wait,
with
Vanta speaking. Wait. Go ahead, Vanta.
No. Caucasian. Go ahead, Caucasian.
If you got a point, Van, to go with it, bro. Because
No,
Vanta made the comment earlier.
I'm literally sweating.
Vanta made the comment earlier that we don't listen to the or something about Americans don't listen to the UK, and I'm like 1776 made it where we didn't have to, baby.
I love OG. I love Caucasian. You guys are my boys.
I want to hear what Seth actually wanted to say.
But I just want to say real quick.
He's an Australian fucking Kieran, bro. English Kieran.
You need to understand the UK situation because UK is looking very, very ugly. That's you in 5 years.
I have a lot of UK friends. I started my channel several years ago. Most of my subscribers came from the UK as a byproduct of that. Humor, raw humor. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Nothing else. I didn't do any of this stuff that we're doing here today. None of the stuff that I was doing on the Raging Tomato a few minutes ago. Even Powdered Dusty, which isn't exactly political, is kind of tangentially political, right?
Happy
I
New
don't
Year.
do that stuff, right? Vanta?
Yes.
Do I bring my personal vendetta against politics to this square?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay. So physics of the situation. I'm a big fan of utilitarianism. The physics of the situation states that those who have the most power exert the most influence, right?
Well, yeah.
Forced doctrine.
Well,
true. Yeah. Chuck's right. Forced doctrine, but at the same time, it's a voting doctrine as well.
Can I be autistic? It's like triple because you can have like different fucking things. Like you can have the most influence but have no muscle. I know you can be the strongest man and but in the essence of I'm sorry, carry on. In the essence of the thing.
No, go ahead, do it. I'm going to enumerate the different.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just the top of my head. So you have like the parchment, then you'll have the might, then you'll have the production. I guess you'll have culture. Some would argue. Then you'll have.
Okay. So here's where it breaks down, Vanta. Here's the problem.
You're correct. I was being an idiot. Sorry. Go ahead.
Your person and your production are the same unit. Am I wrong, OG? please. Dear God, he went to the bathroom. What am I supposed to do?
We can assume
wait, Chuck, wait.
your premise if you want to continue.
Wait,
we'll accept that premise.
I think Denizen is the admin.
Your production and your value are the same measure.
Especially in America. Go ahead.
You're a
I was
communist,
gonna
sir.
say the answer is yes. I had to step away to pee, and plus my signal's fucked up.
Dude, you're late. This would have worked better if you showed up on time.
Yeah. Sasquatch, I will forfeit my voice.
OG, how you gonna be late to your own segment? Late to your own segment?
Just fucking mute yourself and move on. We'll do it next time. It'll be great.
Oh, okay. Wait, Sasquatch. So you asked me a question. What was the question again? Yes, sir. Because I'm gonna forfeit my voice for Craig when Craig comes back. He's a true Brit.
No.
He can explain the whole thing in the UK, sir.
But he will explain it from a British conception.
And I'm just a British citizen.
Hold on. I get what you're saying. I understand, Banta. Me and you have known each other for a minute, right?
Yeah. I respect you, sir.
I'm not trying to cut you short. I'm going to give you your shrift exactly as it's deserved. If I'm wrong, call me out and we'll be good, right? You want someone else to make your argument for you because your argument isn't foundational enough to make a point.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
So who is it that you want to make that argument?
Craig is right there, right next to you.
Who?
Craig.
Me.
Then do it, please.
Yeah. A full on British.
Banta?
Stop. Yeah.
Who?
I don't know what the question was. Sorry, but I don't know what the question was. I was out in the kitchen having a smoke.
Hey, Banta, tell him what the question was so we can move on with our topic.
No.
If I can need my microphone, Vanta can repeat your question. Okay.
Wait.
I will uninstall fucking sysop dot fucking. What was the library again, Vanta?
I'm sorry.
Repeat his question. Impress me. Prove me wrong. Go ahead.
I apologize.
I smell rum for some reason.
I've been drinking since 6:30. Like, what do you expect?
It was just a wild guess.
No, it's not really. You feel me rolling in with a full body on this situation. I think might have had an opinion.
Sasquatch, I have a question. Just ask Craig the question that you focused on about regarding UK and America. Any question you have, just start with Craig. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. You just cross-referenced Ukraine to the UK, and that's not a thing that I'll do. UK is one thing. The Ukraine is a totally different ball of freaking worms. And okay, granted, the UK difference is this: UK has decided that feelings is more important than reality. And reality, it takes a backseat to feelings. Whereas I will reach out and beat you fucking unsenseless. Right?
Actually, I do agree with that.
Come on. Bring your ass to Georgia, see how it fucking plays out. I will beat your ass senseless and then explain to people why I did it and then walk.
I've got a question for Craig though. Like, here's a funny one that yes, I'll get out of the way, I promise. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you dark skinned? Are you like darker than say my side chick? By the way, my side chick is very dark.
I'm confused. Who's he talking to? I'm confused. Who is he talking
Banta, he's talking to you.
Oh, is it a racist issue or a European issue?
First of all, Sasquatch, I'm very light skinned to the point where people think I'm even damn near Arab or even Lebanese, like light skinned. However, Sasquatch, I forfeited my right to speak to Craig. So anything about the UK, just talk to Craig. directly. He's right next to you, Sasquatch.
Okay,
So that would make you a slave. Okay.
No, he
Why did you gave him a lunch pass?
very, I don't know, indentured servitude or something. I'm not sure. He's not a slave. You know, I love you to death, Chuck. What I'm getting at is this: decision making.
In the UK,
specifically in the UK, tangentially in northeastern America, do you get to decide what takes place, or do you have to negotiate with everyone else on Earth?
Who's that question at, me or Chuck?
What?
Hey, you.
You, Craig, because you're the
Is
UK.
the UK a nation, or is it a worldwide government?
A nation.
Oh, well, then in that case, it shouldn't acknowledge any of the things that come from the various other nations that take place because they
I know, but the problem is,
what?
Because we're part of the EU. Right?
Oh, wait, no. Fuck you, the EU, and everything else associated with it. Now what?
I totally agree. The EU fucked us up.
No. They did. Yes, I agree. But what happens when America looks at the EU and says, go fuck yourself, looks at the UK and says, well, that's kind of weird. We'll support some of that shit, but not the rest.
If I was allowed to voice my opinion, I'd probably be in prison.
I'm sorry. I can't help that. I apologize. That you just beat me. You got me whipped.
Like, have you ever seen like map?
I apologize.
I think Sargon covered this. Like, if you look at the maps of how they had their concentration of the newcomers as opposed to the commoners, like, unless you go into the big cities, you don't see the problem. Like, if I would speak, like, now I could be wrong. Like, if you lived somewhere in, like, northern London or in, I don't know. Am I wrong in saying that, Craig, or no? Like, if you go to a small English village, you're going to see maybe not enough youth anymore, like going down different paths, but it's largely...
It's changing.
It's
changing.
So it's all Luton now.
It started in Luton, but it's spread out across the UK. Birmingham. Hold on.
Stop lying. Stop lying. No, sir. It started in a place and did another thing. No, this is stakeholder. Communism, capitalism, socialism. No, you don't get to determine what it is. You get to have words that mean the things you think it means, and it don't. The reality of the situation is we have a certain amount of value, a certain amount of access, and a certain amount of accessibility. If you're not willing to play along with that, you don't get to play in that pile. You're pretending like you do, and you don't. Worldwide economics. Try again.
Worldwide. Islam.
No. Period. End of story. I'm not going to have a further discussion on the no.
What the fuck was that?
The fuck was that? Was a no. Now what?
No, not you. Not you.
No, real life.
Now what?
You look towards this door. He's going to go.
You don't like it?
The cops got him.
Oh, you don't agree with it? I don't care.
No. That was something real life. He was talking about real life. But no, like you're 100% correct, and like this is something me and Chuck was talking about economics, right? The whole Indian thing in America, like Indians see America not as a country but as an economic opportunity. That's why they talk about competition. Like American children should not have to compete with Indians to pick apples from the trees their grandfathers planted.
And they look down on us too. Like the idea that American citizens are the racist ones.
That's a second layer that we're not even discussing. We're talking about the fact of production.
We import people who hate us to be our doctors and caregivers.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You know this. I'm saying the economics.
I am a little bit.
Different. You can disagree with him if you want, and you'll be wrong. I can't help that.
No, I disagree on basis that Flo would disagree with him, which is like you guys became a service nation, not a producer nation. Like when I was speaking of parchments before, like China now has a greater capacity to like create new naval.
How does that disagree with what I said?
No. Hold on. Let me figure out who's talking. Banta, is that you?
That's Casper.
No, that was Casper. That was me, man.
Right. My bad. I apologize.
Go ahead.
All right, Casper, listen.
Yeah.
Barring Denizen, we're not communists, and we don't plan on killing ourselves in the next 15 years. Or so.
Maybe you are communist, because like some would argue that. Oh, I don't know.
I will raise goats before.
The Somalian fucking shit that happened right now is proof of your communism.
Not get
my communism.
That's a different kind of communism.
Of my communism.
No, I was clearly being a little bit facetious. Give me
no, you may be facetious, but America has fallen victim to boomer race communism.
That's what I was getting at. Like,
I'm not speaking about America. You said you, so I'm thinking me.
Oh yeah, there's a huge percentage of Westerners who are like anti.
Yeah, I won't defend any isms from a larger group of people that I don't consider myself a member of.
And
I'm just speaking for myself here.
You can go to any town here in the South that you got a pipe sunshine in the farthest reaches where you can't imagine. And that gas station and that hotel is owned and run by the Patel.
They understand the words you're saying. They don't get the reality of how that works. All right,
they don't get that we've allowed already rich people to come in, buy up businesses, get loans to further enrich themselves based on their ethnicity and their immigration status.
And then create a network of nepotism in the economy where they won't even allow the people whose country they've taken over access to the business services that they control.
Well, the store where I used...
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The store...
either.
We had a mom...
You're just not allowed to say it.
we had a mom and pop store that was in town forever.
Yeah, fucking spurred the fuck out.
They brought in I think they were Pakistani or Indian, and I got to talking to.
They're the same thing.
I got to talking to the owner.
Or adhesive.
And he got brought in with the thing that he doesn't have to pay taxes for 7 years. However, before the 7-year mark, he can pass it on to a relative, and that 7 years starts over. And they just keep passing it amongst each other, therefore not paying any taxes.
Well, the small hats did the same thing.
Oh, did they?
You know? Yes, that's exactly how the small hats do.
I scream. I'd like to scream a lot.
How come we can say small hats were not Jews?
You want to scream, but you have no mouth.
I have a mouth that I have the ability.
You must scream into the void.
I hate you so much.
You know that's one of my shows on Saturday.
Yeah, I do. Little tongue in cheek.
What I'm trying to say is this.
Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick, if I may?
Let me say this, and then you can go, and then Sasquatch has the floor. The fun fact: there is a such thing as India Pact. India has the same thing as APAC that does the same thing, and it's called diasporianism, where the diaspora of a nation moves to another nation, and then they start influencing politics in favor of their home nation. And it doesn't have to be racial; it can be religious, and that's the problem with India and the small.
It can be ethnic.
Yeah. It doesn't. It can be ethnic. It can be racial. It can be ethnic. It
cultural.
Can be religious.
Have you ever met Cynthia? Cynthia, what's your channel name? Hold on. What's up,
Cynthia?
Cynthia believes in her heart she is a Mexican. And the reality of her genealogy is that she's a Caucasian of ethnic descent.
Yes, you are correct.
This fact, I can't help it. She can't either. And that is the primary distinction between me being a troll and me being a real person, is the fact that she doesn't acknowledge it, and I'm aware.
Also, I just want to real quick. It'd be different if this was a rising tide, that raised all ships. Indians are ruining our service industry.
Yes.
Quality is going down. Competency is going down.
Yes.
Wages are going down.
You don't think the British never felt that in the last goddamn 30 years, motherfucker? The Brits.
We don't disagree.
Americans are years behind the UK. The UK.
So it'd be a different. I'd tell a different story if we were importing these people and like our healthcare was amazing and our doctors were more competent and our IT infrastructure was better and our customer service was better than it ever been. There wouldn't be anything to fucking complain about. Who cares what kind of accent the guy has if he's providing you a quality service at a quality price? Instead, what we've done is we turned America into India's fucking toilet bowl economically.
Why are you crying though? Why are you crying? Why are you still crying though? Why are you crying?
Nobody's crying.
No, you should cry. You should cry.
It's not crying.
Sir, you should
Go troll yourself in a room. Go lock yourself in a closet and troll yourself, you queer.
From Britain.
You absolute queer. Now I hate you too. Casper was right.
And you lack.
Hashtag Casper did nothing wrong.
Hashtag Casper did nothing wrong. Vanta, you agree with that? You agree with that premise though? Why are you trolling?
No, OG. I'm trying to be dead ass serious. Like, Americans should have learned from the Brits. We were trying to warn you for goddamn the last 10 years.
Woulda, shoulda, go fuck yourself.
I also don't know who you is.
What is you?
The wool's never been pulled over my eyes. I'm not in Congress.
I don't care about you and don't care about me. I don't care about you. I'm just speaking.
Hey, Vanta, are you British?
Citizen.
Are you British?
Citizen.
Citizen. Wait, so you applied later after your British and
I've been British since
he snuck in and got
British. That's a nice one. I like that. British.
You born British?
No, I was born.
Oh,
you're gonna use that against me? You're gonna use that against me?
Only
no,
this.
But I was British.
No,
I'm British.
Hold on.
Talk to Craig. Wait. Talk to Craig.
Hold on, Vanta. Only in this context, because you're trolling, will I allow.
I'm not OG. I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass. OG. I'm serious.
You just told Citizen to cry about it.
I'm serious.
And I get it. Right? There are. Okay, well, let me speak because it's my show. We'll do one-on-one. Okay. There are great immigrant influences in America. There are great immigrants that contribute to society, but they are not American in this context.
Exactly.
They have contributed to our society. They've earned the rights of a citizen, and that we should listen to what they say. Right? Okay. But ethnically, racially, nationality-wise, they are not American.
No.
I agree. By the way, I agree. I have no issues with that. I have
no.
Zero issues with that. Zero.
Give me a moment with Vanta. I like Vanta.
You're looking for angles that
I got him lubed up already, Sasquatch, so y'all slide right
with
in.
baby powder.
Got a shaft for him.
What kind of wait? See, this is what I hate
British? Please, let's back up. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Citizen.
You and I, we don't disrespect each other. We have actually had conversations.
Yeah. No, I respect you. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Are you British?
Citizen. Yes.
Are you American?
Oh, of course not. No.
No. Do you have opinions on American politics?
Yes.
Do you vocalize those opinions in places that they might be taken as American politics?
So you're speaking
Yes.
regarding.
You-
Wait.
you-
Wait. Let me
Please?
answer that carefully. Let me
Please?
answer that carefully. So what does that mean? Are you talking about regarding what do you call it?
If you're not British and you're not American,
town
why are
halls,
you
town halls,
discussing Western
in America.
politics?
Sir,
Fucking impotent.
you do affect us. America does affect the planet, sir.
Yes,
So yes,
but
I have a
you
vested
don't
interest
affect
in
America.
because you're the current empire.
You don't affect.
I don't care.
Okay. Well,
I don't
then
care
we
if I
agree
affect
that
you
I
or not,
don't
but
care
I can
if you
speak on it.
affect
I
America,
can speak on it because
and I
you do
don't care
affect.
if I affect you.
You do affect the
We
globe.
reached
You're the
concordance, sir.
empire. You are the
I
empire.
like you. I don't want to hate you. I want to agree with you.
Well,
on
shit,
general
goddamn,
principles.
that's a big jump.
But the physics
Physics.
of nationality has broken your
So Sasquatch.
what?
So America's empire. So what the empire
I would
does
prefer
across
to
the
be
globe,
more
the
empirical.
citizens across the globe has no say regarding America's fuckery.
Hold on.
Nothing.
I see the problem. I would prefer if America would be more manifest destiny and take on more countries as
Then guess what? Guess what, Sasquatch? Swap me with Craig because Craig is British by bloodline. If you want to talk to a real Brit.
Oh wait, are
swap
we
me
supposed
in.
to care about things that happen in another country that don't apply to me?
You want to talk to
I'm
an actual Brit, or do you want to just babble on about America being superpower and
we can babble on about various things, but if you'd like to talk about Babylon, we can do that as well.
Oh, I have a lot to say about Babylon. What, Samaria?
Go ahead, dude.
Sir, I'm not dumb, sir. Yes, Somali this, Somali that.
I never called you dumb. I would not have called you out. I thought you were dumb.
Sasquatch. To be fair with you, sir, I respect you, but let's right now, man to man. I laugh a lot, but please don't assume just because I laugh a lot.
No, sir.
I like to laugh a lot does not mean I'm an idiot. I will smoke you in history because I study history nonstop.
You're cool and everything. I have talked to you. We've had discussions. This has come to a point. We are at a head at this moment. Do you know what that means?
So that means it is a deadlock. So what's the issue?
No.
What is your issue? What is the issue to the point where you're ready to break the friendship? What's the issue?
No. You're completely off base. At a head means that we have reached a point where we have caused a conundrum. We can't come past it without more information. And without that information, we are stuck in our position.
And that's why I said, can you swap me in with Craig? Because Craig is more British than me.
Who's Craig?
Craig is the ultimate. He's right there. God damn, are you blind? He's right there.
Hi, Craig.
I'm sorry. I've been drinking all night. I've been drinking since 6 p.m. I'm sorry. It's been a minute. Hey, Craig. How you doing?
All right.
I am a southeastern, much like OG and Chuck. I am a southeastern individual.
Well, you sure hesitated on that one.
Well, no, I've been drinking all night, dude. I'm out of rum.
Oh shit!
I'm out.
Captain Morgan, watch out.
Shut up. Hey,
go ahead, Craig. Sasquatch, Craig.
Please.
Craig is the ultimate British.
Correct me if you can, please.
I was waiting for the question.
No, I don't have a question. The question is his. Honestly, I believe that America is the greatest nation on earth, and that anyone who doesn't want to be a part of it is probably a bit Down syndrome type. If you're not one of those people, I can't help it. But I can't.
You know what? I can answer that quite easy. I can answer that question quite easy. America is great, and I agree with that. Right, Britain used to be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am now. Saying from a British citizen myself, right? I'm ashamed of being British. I'm ashamed of my country. And if I came to America and I wanted to move there, right? And hold on, I'm finished, right? And America asked me to give up my civil rights as being British, I would.
Georgia will accept you as a citizen, son. All you got to do is show the fuck up and ask. That's it, brother.
By what metric is America great?
But we're going by way of the UK presently.
The UK is absolute bollocks.
No.
It's doomed. It literally, the UK is doomed.
You're not.
By what
wrong.
metric is America great?
However, hold on, Dennis, and I'll get you in a second. Chuck first. We are not operating by UK's measurements. They're utilizing European specifically legality. That's what's influencing our American system.
I will interject real quick. Sasquatch, real quick. Sorry, Craig. I'm sorry, but Craig, are you willing to give up Celsius kilograms to be American? With this whole Fahrenheit babble. Oh my God.
We're not going to win this war in the UK. We're not going to win it.
Is it that bad over there?
I disagree. I think
the whole world uses Celsius. It's only you Americans that use Fahrenheit and pounds and stuff.
Yeah, but only America put a man on the moon. So silence. Silence.
No. None of that matters.
Start using Celsius.
No.
We use the metric system to put a man on the moon.
I would give up my rights to the British citizen. I would physically give them up. I'm sorry, but I would physically give up my British citizenship because this country is fucked.
I will give you a shooting range, 5 acres, and a fucking place to say you are a man. Anything else you need?
Nah, he's from the wrong country. What he'd have to do is he'd have to sneak into Somalia first. Then come to America, and then we'll give him whatever he wants.
You're talking to Craig, dummy. You're talking to Craig, not me.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
dummy.
That's the biggest problem. Nobody wants to assimilate.
No.
Sorry.
Well, okay, no. Chuck's not wrong. People don't want to assimilate. They want to be like they are in their previous country.
Yeah.
This is true for you too, Craig.
I'm agreeing with you. That's why I put my thumb up.
Work with me.
I'm agreeing with you.
If you moved over here tomorrow, you'd come over here, and if you moved to the north, you'd do northern type things. Yankees.
I would assimilate to your country, your cultures.
You would learn how to put on fucking no-see-um juice and not get bit by mosquitoes. Same thing, just different.
I like your country because it's free. Your country is free. Not for the benefits, that sort of shit. I like your country because it's free. You're allowed to say what the fuck you like. You're allowed to do what the fuck you like. You're allowed to do anything.
To your nation, we are an absolute fucking disco ball. In reality,
we used to have
he's
freedom.
2 tons of a motherfucking chump. And you know what they have to say about that? That I'm not allowed to say that because Chuck has demonstrated himself to be upright, and demonstrating young man. So I can't tell him, I cannot slander him. I cannot, what's the other term, Chuck? I'm sorry, I'm fucking drunk.
Defame.
Defame. I can't defame him because he is not what I wish to be. But what I can do is say that I am not what he is, and that doesn't defame him. Correct. Is that sensible?
Sasquatch. Honestly, Sasquatch. Wait, Sasquatch. Yo, Sasquatch. This man is cross as hell.
Here in drunk. Do you realize what you've done, Says? Drunk people will no longer have an excuse to sound like idiots. Like, you realize what you've done? You fucking ruined the drunk culture of the panelists because you made more sense than most people that come up here. This is actual alcoholism.
I got actual footage. I got actual footage of drunk Sasquatch coming to dominate a panel intellectually.
Fuck with me.
This is the panel. This is
yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Right,
That's funny. That's funny. But OG, real quick, OG, if I may, real quick. What
Casper,
say?
you get
God
3
damn
minutes.
it.
Go
Oh
ahead.
my God, goodness.
No,
you know what? I finally realized why
this guy's fucking losing his.
I feel my own
mic a little bit, though.
hatred.
Sorry.
By what metric is America great?
By
Yeah,
every metric, every
Please
metric.
let this man get his words out. Casper, please.
Like there was some things like okay, I'll go. Denizen actually made a fair point because it's that you watch Newsroom. I'm guessing you know that opening speech. It's a bit of Vanta. You're actually counterproductive. I didn't see you to be this kind of a fucking idiot.
Casper.
Yeah, sorry. What I was saying is like, remember when in the newsroom, when the bitch is going at him, why is America the greatest nation on the earth? And then he goes on that spiel.
Oil.
I'm being a contrarian. I think America is great. Like, but you guys have some
contrarian to what though? These are facts.
Chop.
Oil.
Yeah, Venta. I am going to from now on. Every time you sound like an idiot speaking, I'm gonna burn you in your asshole from chat. I'm actually going to be triggering you from chat, so you won't even be able to read chat.
I'm so sorry that this happened.
I look forward to it. I look forward to it.
You look forward to it. You keep poking the Russian bear, bro. You Somalis are next level cultural idiotism, bro. How did your genetic line survive, dude?
I didn't mean for this.
I Serbian.
God damn it. Shut the fuck up, you motherfucker.
Everybody, if you're watching the video, would you consider giving a like and contributing to the GoFundMe fundraiser? Thank you. Y'all continue this man.
Did you say go fund me or go fuck me fundraiser?
I mean, the ladies can do the latter. The ladies can do the latter.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. You motherfuckers are talking about some shit that don't even goddamn matter. I'm gonna go get my dick sucked to go to bed.
Says okay. That's okay.
You've reminded Sasquatch that
dick suck over any panel. You go have a nice explosion. You. God damn it! Now you're right, Denizen, but it's kind of a moot point in a way. Like now I'm gonna play Sas contrarian, right? Because
how is it moot?
Chop.
Well,
stop it, Vanta. Stop.
He's like, respect to OG at the moment, Vanta. Like, shut up. Okay, now fuck it, Vanta. Go on. I'm from Ethiopia spiel. Explain to me how
I'm not Ethiopian.
Talking about fucking Somalia. It's clearly currently the American policy.
Officially, you know what, I'm officially Israeli-backed Somalilander. Israeli-backed. The Israel backed us.
Why are you TOSing again? What's wrong with you?
I'm Jay back, sir. I'm Jay back.
Good night. I don't think that this is considered. I don't think that this would be considered TOS.
Yeah, no, but he's going towards.
I guess I'm not going to get my answer.
I'm sorry. I know TOS. Conversation, but he's like Kieran, dude. This is insane. He only speaks to somebody else's talking. Watch, I'm gonna mute and he'll go quiet. Watch.
Damn, the sun's
I was hoping to get an answer from Sasquatch as to by which metric United States is the greatest country on earth.
I wouldn't say greatest. No, you're right, but it's like you guys are a superpower, and you were definitely the leader for a long time in a unipolar world. So it goes back to the original argument, which is like the world is becoming bipolar, multipolar, like whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like the rules are. Why are you talking on top of me, Banter? Like, why are you like? Is this like a tick you have with everyone?
Your name is angry.
I'm trying to work out. Should I take this personal, or are you just like an idiot?
I am I'm an idiot.
Fucking
I am an
ask
idiot.
AI.
I am a
I'll
low
mute.
IQ
Go
Somali.
ahead.
I'm low IQ. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you got the subtle joke. Fuck. It must be the lightest side of you, right? It was on the right hemisphere, right? How many rides can you do in a row? Are you a poet? Do you guys have poetry? Like, what is the actual, like, I'm actually curious, like, what has culture now? Like, if you ask me about England, for example, I could tell you some cool things. Like, the thing what I was going to talk about America, I actually give them their flowers, the same way I gave British their flowers just before. But if I was to ask you, how would you give Somalia flowers? Can you tell me? And I'll mute. This is a legitimate question. Go ahead. It better get nothing to do with drugs, okay? But carry on.
Dates.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we call it timir. Yeah, dates.
Dates.
Exactly.
You fucking gave the world a fruit.
Well, not really.
No, dates with women.
God damn, dude.
Base. Sir, I don't really care about the world, sir. I don't care about the world. You know what? Personally, I wish. Where's the asteroid?
You're actually an idiot.
Where is the asteroid? I'm waiting for the asteroid. Just delete this whole goddamn planet.
The asteroid.
Delete on site. There you go.
Craig, I fully support whatever you think would be the appropriate actions based on
I'm
that.
gonna head to bed for now.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Because
y'all.
clearly he's the best if you guys are.
You good, bro?
Dude,
sorry,
it's
but I
2:30
don't
in
have
the
a clue what
morning
you're
for
on
me.
about.
I'm just tired. Don't worry. I had fun tonight. I miss being on these panels.
Based.
I'm
I'm
just
glad.
tired.
I'm glad you're here. I actually may need to use the panel, the piracy ghost again.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god!
When my house got burned down, I lost access to all my piracy for my Paradox games. I might need you to walk a boomer through it again.
But OG, how's the situation right now? OG, is it good right now?
No, but it can be worse, and I'm being positive. Like I got a major boost in help a few days ago, a day or two ago. Thank you to that person. They know who they are, but they said they'd rather keep it between us. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for everybody who's helped. I appreciate you all for helping me and being there for me. Yeah. Unironically, thank you. Everybody has really stepped up in a way to help. Like Dennison said he could help me with some computer parts. And I still got to get that information for him that we discussed. I've just been really busy and forgot. Like people in real life and on the internet have helped. Like I'm trying to go back to work to be able to pull my own weight in the endeavor of rebuilding my house. And like it can be worse, but I'm very happy with the things that have happened because a lot of people have showed up and showed out to help me. And it genuinely makes me happy and feel loved, not gonna lie. So I just appreciate all of you guys for that.
Dude, when you said that thing on Flaws about the book, I'm like, this is the thing that kind of trips me out if you want to completely change the conversation, okay? You don't have to bite on this bullet. But it's like, there's a girl that comes on panels and she's like extremely anti-theist, okay? But then she says a story. So she's either a liar or she's an idiot. About her, she was in trouble and then she ended up waking up like on a nun's fucking bed. Or you'll have even Richie speaking about when, he got the knock on the door from fucking Mormons, right? And it's like, everyone can be a witness to something they can't explain. But they kind of, like, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't. But that's what trips me up when it comes to like this whole agnostic, like even when I'm listening to, and I don't say this on panels, it's not a question I think is appropriate, which is like which world would you want your friends to grow up in? And not friends, okay, kids, like in an atheist one, in the Christian one, in the Muslim one, in the Buddhist one, like you have to pick. Right, because if you say utopian one, like whatever your fucking specialty in morality is, like the conversation ends. Like I can't have that conversation. And even what's happening now in England, it's like British for all their flaws, right? Like, if you listen, like when they came and when they governed, they tended not to leave shit behind because they actually do have successful colonies. Like, it's one of the few nations that has actual successful colonies still present on the amount of colonization that exists, unless you're going to call fucking French Papua New Guinea.
Craig, what do you think, Craig? What do you think? What angle Casper's saying? Go ahead, Craig. So Casper's talking about Britain. Crash your goddamn.
You're not the one to police the pace of somebody's fucking delivery, Venta. Everyone is going to be me.
Done, you long-winded.
You're making this blood sports when I was. I'm done talking to you. Like, you're literally.
Don't make me pull my dick out now. Settle down, boys.
Yeah, what's the heat between you two?
I have no idea, dude. I actually don't know.
Like a lover's quarrel.
I'm getting older in my age.
You're getting older. I bet you're like you must be second youngest, like your youngest. You're like definitely top bottom three. I can tell you that. There's at least 4 other people on this panel that are older.
I'm the oldest cocksucker here.
No, he's stealing old Vela. Boomer Vela, bro. You don't know when to get out of the way. I'm giving you constructive criticism, Vanta. You don't know when to get out of the way. I do, and I gave you a specific example before. If fucking grid when it comes to it and start talking about cars, I'm going to shut up.
Summarize your point. Summarize it real quick. Summarize it.
If you have a quicker mind than 51% of the audience, it doesn't give your pace the right of fucking delivery. Do you understand what I just said?
Fall asleep. I'm going to fall asleep. Hurry up.
I don't give a fuck.
Please fall asleep. Mentality. That's the TikTok mentality. 3 seconds.
You're right.
Challenge accepted.
Whatever. Carry on, Vanta. You were so tantalizing, bro.
No, carry on. I'm just trying to say, sum up your point. Go ahead. Hurry up. Chop, chop.
Chop. Are you Chinese now? Chop, chop.
Yes, exactly. Finally, that 7 was long-winded. Anyways, everybody, go ahead. I'll stay quiet.
I feel like you're just trolling.
Yeah. Whatever.
What gave you that indication?
I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass. I'm dead serious. I just want to hear from other people talk. When this Serbians is babbling, I'm like, you bore me. Don't bore me, man. Just hurry the fuck. I'm sorry, OG. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you like to have sex like a rabbit. Quick and done. Got it.
Yeah, yes, Chuck. I have a dominatrix fetish. Yeah, I like to dominate. And then when I'm done with the little rabbits, and I'm like, you know what, guys, go, carry on.
You gotta watch them sheep, though. They lie.
And to be fair with you, OG, his name is called Angry Casper. His name is already a target. Angry. I'm like, ooh, angry.
Says not angry. Says not angry.
He's angry, though. He's angry. So I made him angry, and now he left. See?
He's still here.
See what? What are we seeing?
God damn it. Go ahead, angry boy. Go ahead.
You're so like.
Go ahead,
You're so childish. This is insane.
Yes, I am childish. I'm young at heart. Yeah,
you're young at heart.
Yeah. Young man.
Is it your heart that's responsible for it?
I don't know.
Somali heart. God bless it.
Isn't New Zealand part of the
what the hell mentioned New Zealand? What are you doing? Who mentioned New Zealand?
Part of the Commonwealth.
You can't get out of the way.
So they should be friends.
What's up?
No, it's UK versus Serbia, and Tony Blair defended your country.
What are you talking about?
Casper. Remember that UK saved.
Oh my god!
1996. Was it 96, 95?
Is it like a telcode follower? Like, I don't get it. Like, where do you find these people?
Oh, that's bad.
I'm curious.
I'm just saying that the Bosnia-Serbian war.
You're looping, brother.
Remember that war.
Yeah. Remember the 5th of December. What date was it?
Oh, no,
I don't even know the date. Of course, you don't know the date. Here's a
December
question for you,
7th,
Vanta. So
1941.
if British said conscription and they decided to like enlist all men to go fight Russia, would you like go if your number was called? I'm curious.
Actually, a lot of my uncles were.
No, this is for Vanta. You, Craig, your answer is
Yes,
probably no
yes,
for different reasons, but I'm
Okay,
curious about his.
I'll defend my stance. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not,
don't
I'm not
fuck
scared.
with me, bro.
I'm not
Just
scared.
shut up. You know, I don't want to go down that path. Okay, it's
You
more
want to
fucking
go
sin,
there?
not
Okay, we
mine.
won't go there. But next time, Angry Casper. If you wanna go
Next
to
time, there won't be a
if you
next
want to go down the Somali rabbit hole,
punk.
I'm more than welcome to.
Bro, why you turn this into blood sports? Like, what's wrong with you?
Because your name is called Angry Casper. Why are you so angry?
Are you just trolling, bro?
I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass serious. Like, why are you so angry?
You dead serious?
Yeah.
For real, right?
For real, on God. You know,
Okay.
the whole Gen Z battle. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is gay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is gay.
This is gay.
Is this like foreplay? Is this a European foreplay we're witnessing?
No.
Yes, Chuck. Yes. That's what Europeans do. Have you seen Eurovision? You ever watch a Eurovision, that gay ass song contest? They always sing about gay shit. It's always gay stuff.
Yeah, but at least there's hot chicks. This is just all penis right now.
Well, then that's Orthodox. OG. We need more European women.
Kind of like the Benny Hill show.
Exactly. We need more
brilliant show.
European women on the panel.
I used to watch that when I lived in Germany all the time.
Actually,
So, do you reckon he's Somali fed? Like he's like sent to like disrupt any conversation about England?
What's up,
I thought he was a clicker. Ain't that what they call them, clickers?
Oh my goodness.
That sounds like what is that from the
You mean a fluffer?
The Last of Us. There you go. See?
Oh, that's right. Them Bantuis or whatever they are.
I'm not a clicker, Chuck. I'm not a clicker.
That's got to be racist.
It is.
Exactly. Yeah, clicker.
You mean a clucker? Like
that's our word.
Oh my god. Oh my. Anyways, I'll stay quiet. Go ahead, carry on. I had my little humor. Go ahead.
How many acres you got over there, Vanta?
I'm in an apartment, so no acres.
You're in an apartment. You must live in a city.
I live in London. You know London. You know how it is. I live in the shoebox.
London.
And I paid $1,000 for a goddamn shoebox. God damn it. Mm-hmm.
I believe that. It's the same over here in all these big cities. For a shoebox, they want an arm and a leg.
What is the angry ghost? Where's the angry boy? Where is he? Angry?
He left.
Gay.
Bro, I just don't want to
No,
interact
people
with
are
you.
still here. What's up, Carney? Welcome, Carney Vanguard. Welcome to the show.
Oh, Mr. Carney.
What's going on,
welcome.
guys? How are you guys today?
I'm well.
What's going?
Yeah, that's Mr. Carney.
I would like to know Angry Casper's monthly rent in war-torn Serbia. I'm just saying because
He lives in New Zealand.
Yeah, like why?
Oh, he's in New Zealand. Oh, he's a Kiwi.
Can you respect OG and just like we get out of each other's
because
way?
OG knows how I move. So yeah.
Yeah, but see, like I thought they were having like a cool conversation discussion, not a debate.
They were trying to,
yeah.
Like, I don't do troll. I avoid this kind of panels, like when people want to.
And now it's become majority your bullshit. Like
yeah, I don't.
It was kind of half and half conversation and half
yeah.
your bullshit. Now it's like majority your bullshit. So I'm about to tap out.
Yeah, I actually wanted to leave if that will help.
You know why I'm so short-tempered? Just hurry up your point. Don't be long-winded. That's all I ask.
We're actually gonna stop the bullshit and get back to the
Please.
conversation
I'll
at
keep
hand
quiet.
because like I was autistically happy with that conversation. So we're doing some money speculation today.
Here's the other thing, like for the economy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back just to the landing. Like I think the Americans have a few disadvantages that the other nations who went through strife didn't. Primarily, I would think the biggest one is we haven't had an economic decline this big when the families were this weak. Like, that's a conversation about speculation about what would actually happen, right? Because I don't think that America would ever go into anarchy. Like, there has never been a famine of that size where it turned into anarchy of that scale in recorded human history. But now you could debate like a few historical cases and say, well, there's this black fucking, what was it called in Europe, whatever, when they burned the books. Like, that's just pedantic knowledge. I'm just saying, like, I don't think you guys, or no, I was talking about when they had the book burnings in fucking the Dark Ages, whatever. Like, it's irrelevant, right? That doesn't mean, like, unless we go to specific fucking bullshit about Rome and speculate, like, you know what I mean? Who cares?
Right.
I'm talking about, like, in modern times. Like, when you shut up, Vanta, please. So when Russia had its, like, collapse, they never had violence. Like, people were in poverty. And I can tell you, even in Serbia, like, the societal safety nets and structure never deteriorated. Like, to this day, women are safe walking down on the street because they don't cry wolf unless something's happening. Do you get what I mean? But when they cry wolf, some guy is just going to disappear and cops are not going to care.
Chop, chop.
I'm talking about culture. Chop, chop.
Vanta, look, you're my friend, but if you don't have anything to say, you really need to stop.
Oh, gee, I'm trying to say something, but how long is this going on? It's like a lecture.
Then say it. It's okay. Then say it.
Okay, because guess what? I want the panel to engage, and this man's give us a long lecture, bro. Don't give me a lecture.
We're listening though.
My brain is literally shutting off.
You have something to interject.
I want to engage. Can you make the panel engaging?
Can you interject? If it's not engaging,
yes,
find one that is.
Then here I am. I'll interject.
Well, give us your economical viewpoint, Vanta.
Economical point of view.
Yeah.
Your counterpoint to what we were just listening to, perhaps.
I think the world should be more monarchical. We need more monarchy, less democracy, less republic, more monarchy. Because I have zero trust in the human intellect and zero human input. I think most humans should be under an iron fist, like America. Sorry, America, I hate you, and I'll forever hate you for deleting Gaddafi. And most Europeans should hate America for deleting Gaddafi because that's where do you think the flood of immigration came from? Thank you, America.
America didn't overthrow Gaddafi. Clinton
He was
did.
the wall, and you broke that wall. Thank you, America. You broke the wall. So, and also democracy. I have zero trust in most people because most people are low IQ. Sorry. Yes, I'm Somali. Yeah. Do the whole Somali jokes, but guess what? I'm a special one. I'm a super Somali. I have a
super Somali. Let's go.
Let's go. SS. Exactly.
Do you weigh more than 98 pounds?
Actually, OG, I'm a super Somali J because Israel recognized Somaliland. I'm a SSJ. You know what? I think my hair needs to be blonde. My eyes need to turn green. I need to be more muscular, like Goku and Vegeta and the whole anime babble. I'm sorry, America. You are the worst empire.
Are you from the tribe of Yakub?
No, I'm from Somaliland. My people almost got deleted in.
Give us dates, bro.
See, America. See, wait. OG. These Americans don't even know their history.
Americans don't know their history. How respectful of you. Carry on.
When I say the history, I mean history around the world. If you're gonna be the global empire, at least have some sense to learn about the world that you're trying to.
They're uneducated now, right?
You know. At least the British had more sense. The British at least.
Well, I remember Black Hawk Down.
So you're not British. I guess you're not a British citizen after all, right?
I respect the British over Americans any day.
But you're not British yourself.
I'm a citizen.
Did you acclimate?
Acclimate is called assimilate. You low IQ monkey.
Assimilate. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired.
Because you're drunk. Go bed, old boy. Go to bed.
Drunk.
Assimilate. Unless somebody gives you.
Now he's trolling Chuck.
Right.
Yeah, I'm old.
Assimilated, right?
Actually, mate, it's called assimilate.
So if the British Parliament comes up to you and says, "Here's a
My
fucking
apologies,
M16
I
to
misspoke.
Ukraine," you go. Would you go?
No.
Of course, you wouldn't. But
At one
but
point,
the thing is, Craig, if somebody came to attack you, if Ruskies came to your shores, he'd go home. You'd defend, right? Like in New Zealand, if New Zealand went on Serbia, I wouldn't go. Like if anyone comes to New Zealand shores, I'm not gonna be like him. I'm gonna go with my fucking Islander mates, and we're gonna bash some fucking skulls.
Actor. You're being
Right, but him, he's fucking off to Africa. That's the difference. Okay, that's the Polish immigrants to England. This is the non-Polish immigrants to England. Because in World War II, the Polish fighters, you know this for a fact, right? Like the Poles fought for Britain. They were in Poland. They flew planes. Like the entire fucking Air Force, whatever pilots survived, came to England, and they were part of the fucking battle over Britain. This guy would fuck off home. That's the difference between me and him.
I actually respect.
Respect.
In fact, the Polish were a big part of Operation Market Side or Market Garden.
Without the Polish, the whole Europe would have been Muslim centuries ago. Poland was the only country
Dumbest mistake I've had in my life.
Poland saved Europe from Islam. Literally, I'm not even joking.
Poland, that's like it has no borders to a Muslim nation.
Poland, there was a king called Jan. The third.
Who's going to be the
Hussite?
Did you see
They were called the Hussite. They were called the winged army. They were called the winged army. They say,
well, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost 3:00 in the morning, and this has been going on retardedly. Panther, you know I love you to death, but don't do this on my channel again.
That was anticlimactic as fuck.
My bad.
Like,
it went south sideways.
That was like
quickly.
fucking for an hour and a half and not coming.
Oh God!
Hell, we didn't even get our pants off, did us? What are you talking about?
I did have fun talking about history and gossiping about economics with you guys.
I have one request, OG. I have one request. If I may.
Do you want to sing Mulan? Is that what you want?
Yes. Can we, actually, no. I'm just saying. If I did too much, I apologize. But can you at least give the panel maybe extra 20 minutes? I'll stay quiet for the whole time, by the way, because I don't want to end. I don't want it to end like this. Yeah, I don't.
I don't believe. Good night, Snow.
Oh.
But no. No, I gotta get up in the morning because I have another show scheduled for in 8 hours at 10 or 11 o'clock. So I gotta contact some people on some business.
Business.
What? Yeah. What is
I got a morning show here in less than 7 hours.
You said like a black.
Damn.
With the BID and
everybody burning the midnight oil.
But I am
you know how I am, Chuck. I'll be up.
Yeah. All night driving. Yep.
By the way, OG, I apologize if I was too obnoxious. My apologies. I don't know.
Well, for a small donation to the GoFundMe.
I want to break Casper. Next time I see you, Casper,
you're going to be the one to break me.
I want to break Casper.
You still like didn't get the. It's like sorry for what I've done, guys, but let me go back to doing what I was doing.
Vanta, if you really want to show you're sorry, go to the GoFundMe and give some of that hard-earned Swahili dollars you got.
My goodness.
But
you guys have the worst reputation in the world now. Like unironically, I reckon like the most hated nation in the world, probably more so than the ones you're trying to pick on with the Somalis.
Well, Angry Boy,
donations are welcome for the rebuild. For the rebuild on the GoFundMe, it is in the description. If you guys want to donate to the GoFundMe for the house fire, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to bring the entertainment, but I also have a lot more other stuff to do. So whenever I get autistic inspiration, where I can think of a good topic where we can have a good conversation, I will hop up and send the link out. I don't care what else is going on unless I'm at work or have to take care of Tucker, because Tucker is my boy. I love him. So he comes first over everything else. but I'm going to try to entertain. I'm trying to create some stuff, and I'm trying to go back to work for the unforeseen circumstances. But if you would like to give a dono to the GoFundMe, I would appreciate it a lot. And just in case people don't want to click in the description, I will get a link and post it in the chat. This is my personal GoFundMe for the house fire. This link that is shared is for me, and for transparency's sake, I'll be making content out of the rebuild so people can see where the money that's donated goes, and you can see that it's not some scam. It's actually going what's going actually on. There is an actual need there. So me and Miss Cynthia are already working on the first part, where I tried to get as much done as I could with my savings before asking for help, and trying to wait until after Christmas as far as I could before asking for help. So we have that 3-parter out where we got the building tore down, and we're probably going to film the bonfire, what we couldn't get cleaned up before they had to take the dumpsters. So look forward to that. If there's a lot of if it's not windy and there's not a lot of people that show up for the bonfire, we'll be doing a recording. But if it's windy, we won't be doing the bonfire at all. And if there's a lot of people that show up for privacy reasons, we won't be doing a recording.
But and I'm only 7.5 hours from you. If we get to the point where you need an electrician.
Based bet.
Do you know what's a cool? And I'll run away. Okay, I'm going to drop off. Let you close up. Do you know what's a cool tradition the Eastern Bloc has? Every nation has a day, and then like all the kids have like a ritual of going around collecting all the spare tires. Okay, because fuck ecology, like trees, petrol, like. Parents help them, and then they build the biggest bonfires. So, like, if you have a city of like 100,000 people, there'll be like 6 bonfires, and the entire neighborhoods like compete who's going to have the bigger one. So,
damn,
I think we need those kind of traditions back. Huh?
That's actually kind of awesome, and yes, we do need those traditions back.
Like, I think for Sibi, it was 9th of May was the Liberation Day, the Victory Day, and yeah, like we had, like me personally, like where I lived was 40 times 4, so it's 100. So it was about 150 families building one bonfire on like cliffside. So we were like always top 3. Anyway, love you all. Then I don't know what the fuck your problem is. You need whatever happened on the previous panel. You need to chill the fuck out. I hate everyone. Craig, please
I didn't know
talk. I'm leaving.
Wait. Before you two start making gay love. Before you two start making gay love. Take a shower, guys. Mr. Carney Vanguard, thank you for showing up. I'm going to also share your link.
Thank you.
This is a link to Mr. Carney's channel. You guys should go give a like and subscribe. Remember, a rising tide raises all ships. All right. Anybody got any final thoughts?
Yeah.
You having me up, Orthodox, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Carney.
If nobody's told you they love you today, remember, I love you.
You know what? Where's the judge? Restraining order on Chuck. Restraining order on Chuck.
Nah, all the Diddy and the baby. Oh, let's go.
Wait. Why are you putting him next to him? Wait, OG, what are you doing? OG, I was trying to say, can you give me one-on-one with Casper, but Casper left. Oh, my goodness.
Good night, Casper, Craig, Vanta, Dennison. Do y'all have any final thought?
Yes, my final thoughts. Thank you for having me on, OG. Yes,
chop.
And I will back you regarding your situation. I'll definitely back you. Second, I still have restraining orders against Chuck. Chuck, stay with me. Stay with me, Chuck.
Chop.
Scary.
Chop,
see. I'm like an angry ghost. At least I laugh at it. Chop.
All right, man. So thank you for coming up, bro.
All right, thank you. And by the way, Craig, you're the real Brit. I'm just like a second-class citizen. But go ahead, Craig. All right, thank you, OG. Thank you, panel. Thank you, chat. God
Craig,
bless.
Dennison.
And by the way, Happy New Year. Happy New Year coming.
Happy New Year.
I'd like to
everyone.
I'd like to extend an invitation to Casper to have a one-on-one and talk about European history uninterrupted, without the Spurgathon. I think it'd be interesting and valuable conversation. And I guess I'll just repeat the question that I don't feel like I really got an answer to as my closing thought. But what is it that makes America the greatest country on earth? I'd really like to know.
Freedom.
Freedom is a bumper sticker.
No, it's not. It's actually freedom. If you live in the country where I live, you don't have freedom.
I could say the same thing to you.
You guys are losing a lot more than what we are at the moment.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. You're in the UK, right? You guys are losing quite a bit of ground.
I say it depends how you measure it, right? Like here.
No, we've lost everything.
We have no economic freedom.
You know what's going on in Britain? If you actually read everything that's going on, you go to prison for stupid remarks on Facebook or Twitter, right?
Right, yeah. You don't go to prison here. You just lose your job, lose your economic viability, lose your ability to associate freely.
You can't.
Why hold on?
Outside of fucking abortion clinics. You can't fucking say anything about Islam. You get nicked. Yeah, you can't self-defend yourself. You can't have free speech. You can't have jack shit. This
freedom from the government isn't the only kind of freedom, friend.
Well, it's not just the government.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't have any freedom at all in this country at all. Yeah, I can't do shit. We can't even walk down a fucking road and feel safe anymore.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah, where I used to live, that was guaranteed. You didn't venture far from the front door.
I used to walk down the road.
Well, it pretty much depends on what big city you live in too here in the States.
Yeah, that was up in East St. Louis, outside of St. Louis.
Oh yeah, you go to Chi-Town or the Big Apple, or even
I'm off. I'm going back to
LA. It's
OG. Been fun, dude. OG.
Thank you for coming, Craig. It was very fun and an honor to have you. And I hope you're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, thank you. DM me after this show. All right.
I got you.
We just have to put your bird dog in a cage. Vanta. Oh, Lord. All right, fellas, I'm going to bed.
All right.
Good night and have a blessed one.
You too, Chuck.
All righty. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It is time for my monologue. I appreciate all of you for viewing. I'm trying to create content that you guys would enjoy. Trying to have good and honest discussions. I'm also trying to fundraise for my tragedy. And for those of you who donate, I appreciate any ideas on content and topics that you'd like us to discuss and have a good old time bullshitting with each other about. Just let me know. I want this to be a good spot for men and women to have conversations and chill around. I want this to be the internet equivalent of a pub where you go in, you have a beer, you smoke a spliff, and you just sit around and chill with each other and you have meaningful conversations. We can argue, we can fight, we can gossip, we can talk about bullshit. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys enjoy is perfectly A-okay in my mind. And I got some stuff that I'm working on in the background, some merch and stuff that people said they were interested in. And it's not just like t-shirts and mugs and shit. It's actual, in my opinion, actual art, awesome, cool little designs, pictures and things. I'm working on a bunch of stuff in the background, but I had a bunch of bullshit happen. This is all stuff I was thinking about doing before the fire. And it's just something to preoccupy my mind in between work and streaming for you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. I was going to talk to Zhro today about our sci-fi universe. That is actually my partner who I'm working on making the sci-fi universe with. I'll talk a little bit about it in a later stream, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it in the monologue now. It's not really politically motivated, but it's realistic space travel that the slight political motivation would be right wing. But as far as politics goes, we actually want to kind of keep politics out of it. We just don't want, gay luxury space communism again and again and again. We don't. We kind of want to emphasize more of the human struggle and the human aspect of what it would be to colonize space. We want to be more scientific, but also don't want to lose that air of fantasy and sci-fi. So it's what we're working on. We've been working for 2 years on world building, and we're gonna start writing stories. I'm looking for an artist who can draw some designs for characters, ships, and space scenes, because Jero doesn't want to use AI for that. I think it'd be awesome to use AI for that, but I also understand why he doesn't want to use AI. And me and him are both equally creative, and I'm not going to do something that he doesn't want to do, because we've worked hard on this, and it's very awesome. I can't wait to start doing the actual comics and stories to go along with it. So that's going to be cool. And then I have the quote t-shirts that I talked about making that people said they would buy if I put stuff on a t-shirt. So still trying to grow the channel, trying to get back in touch with the algorithm from not been able to stream for like 2 or 3 months. And as you guys can tell, there's a little bit of an issue with my internet connection phasing in and out during streams at certain times. So just bear with me. Please share, like the stream. Please share the fundraiser. And if you'd be inclined, please donate. I love and appreciate all of you for watching, and I appreciate my community. You guys can join the Discord at any time. If there's an issue with the link, please let me know, and I can get a new link set up. Love you guys. You guys have an awesome one. I'm not really gonna play the intro. I'm just gonna double click in stream because I am tired.